Is it just me and you?
Yes, it is. So far, so far.
Just me and you. Oh, you want me to sing?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No?
It's not just me and you no more, so make sure you're not singing.
Oh, I was gonna sing you a song or something.
No
I'll
what?
just wait till the wedding then, and I'll surprise you.
That'll be a surprise. That will be a surprise.
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking those vocal classes. You know.
All the vocal classes in the motherfucking world. Hey, people are in here, babe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sergio B23. What's up, everyone? He said. ¿Por qué no será me? Oh, I guess he was here.
Oh, hello.
G Dot says, sup? Burqueño says, salute. Daniel Pete 2012 said, LOL. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Appreciate you guys coming in. Wanted to start a little bit early tonight. We were supposed to start.
Look at you starting early.
Yeah, we are. This is what we do. We're content creators.
Oh my God.
No,
it just makes my skin crawl every time you say that.
Everybody that's here, let's see. We got a bunch of people. Hello, everyone. Said AP. It's your turno, Grillo. Is it my turn on the chess? Yuma boy is up in this bitch, he said.
Up in this biatch. Great.
Yep. That's what he said.
He's not just up in it. He's up in this beep.
Yep. That is what he said. Hopefully everybody's doing good tonight on this Sunday night. Getting ready for the day tomorrow. Work day otra vez. Oh, man.
I have been working really hard at work lately, and I'm telling you, I'm beat.
You've been working hard?
Yeah. We had that little concert, so had to do running around and decorating and.
What little concert? Oh, your little yeah.
Yeah, just.
I don't know about that.
I don't usually work that hard, so
AP said Giovanna's butt is so loose it creates content of its own.
Oh my
God. Just can't hold it in.
Whatever. You know what? And see, that's just me out of the moment in the middle of the way we get into these conversations. I don't think before I say something. I just say it, and it just unfortunately is live. So
it just happens.
It just happens.
Yeah. Yuma boy said, "Storm coming. Looks like it out there in Yuma. Is it? Yeah, que gacho.
It's hotter in Yuma than Phoenix, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe you guys need that storm, bro. Yeah, that Yuma's man. It is hot as hell. Sergio B23 said, LOL. Mr. Goyo said, what's up, Mr. and Mrs. Cricket? Stopping by to send my love and respect to you and everybody on your channel. Yay, he said.
Oh, hello.
Appreciate you coming in. So, we're going to start this like this. Does anybody want to come in and, you live in Goodyear now? Also, in Goodyear. The storm is coming, so baby, you might get it too.
Probably, hopefully.
Yeah. Man, I remember when Goodyear used to be that's where Perryville was. And other than that, nothing. You got the Air Force Base, yeah. Sergio said, like J-Han says, her spokes are blown out.
I have no idea who that is, so it doesn't count.
Pinche Sergio. He said spokes. If anybody would like to come in and tell any part of their story, anything that they would like to talk about as far as whatever they think would be beneficial for someone else to hear, especially someone young that would be on a tough road, we'll put it that way. I think I've told my story many times, and just in case anybody else wants a chance to throw theirs out there, I'm sure there's thousands of them that would deter these kids, but not everybody likes to be up here talking about it. Yvonne Madrid said, "Hello, everyone."
Hello.
Mr. G said, "Good night to all." What's up, Mr. G? How you doing, brother? Uh-oh, big motherfuckers in the house too. Said, "Cule, everyone."
Oh, someone's early.
He's right, big motherfucker. That's like the second time in a row he's early like that.
Okay.
Yup. What else we got going today?
I don't got
So
nothing going on.
last night after were we on live last night or the night before? The night before.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I posted a bunch of the stuff for a bunch of pictures of the back to school backpack fundraiser stuff. I posted the pictures of the backpacks, a bunch of receipts, stuff like that. I just want to make sure that we
But we still have receipts because we ordered backpacks on Amazon. We ordered
yeah.
2 orders. There were $89 plus tax, came out to $96 with the 48 backpacks total. We ordered the binders through there. We ordered some more pencils through there. So we still have a bunch of receipts on Amazon. I just got to get them together and, take off edit the shipping out and my card number off of it and stuff like that. And then we'll put those up too. But yeah, there's still a lot more.
Yeah, but for anybody that wants to check out the pictures of the stuff that was done by basically you guys, check it out on the community page. I posted them all. As we said before, we were able to give out 79 backpacks. We still have some material. Well, what's it called, babe? Like the stuff that goes inside school material. What do we call it? That
I don't have no school materials left.
I the just answer the damn question. The pencils and all that. Is that what we call it?
Oh yeah, in the little bags.
Yeah, whatever we put in the backpacks. Is it what will we call it? School material?
Oh, school
Supplies.
supplies.
Supplies. We still have a few of those to send out that I got to do um,
Like the pencils and the
from
pens and
Amazon.
stuff like that, they go like
Yeah,
inside. Okay.
yeah, from Amazon. There was a few uh, at the end where we had some late uh, requests, so I'm gonna get those taken care of. But other than that, we did get 79 backpacks out. Um, we were able to get a lot. How many total, babe, that did we get out that were like requested, like from people in the
Ooh,
chat that got at
so
us on
there was, well, if you stop talking, let me think.
bitch ass? Shut the fuck up.
Oh my gosh, hold on. So there was 3, 4, 5 in California. There was 5 in Phoenix. That's 10. Um, Kingman, Arizona, there was 2. Wickenburg, there was how many?
7.
7. Oklahoma, there was 5. So how much is that?
That's 22. That's 22, but I thought we did 24, so I think we're missing 2.
Where else did the other 2 go to?
I can't remember.
I know the 3 in Phoenix, the other 2. Oh, the late order that's going to, is it Flagstaff?
Oh, Simon. Yeah, I got the last ones. Yeah.
Those came after, yeah. Those are the last ones that are going to Flagstaff. So Flagstaff, Wickenburg, Kingman, Oklahoma, California, and Phoenix.
Yep.
Those
So
are all those requests.
I know total we got 79 backpacks out there to these kids, and that's pretty big for a little channel like ours, and for what we're doing, and we really, and honestly, without our supporters, without you guys, none of it would have happened. So we really do appreciate everybody that donated for that fundraiser for these kids. I just imagine 79 kids smiling with this shit. You know what I mean? It's just a little good memory. I know it's not the big old deal, but you know, it's just something that I think that whenever we can, we should. So
I do like the pre-order ones because it's something that the kids chose themselves.
yeah.
It's something that they wanted. I am going to say one thing. I have the backpacks that are going to go to Arizona Helping Hands. Those are for foster kids. What I'm going to actually do is take it to FedEx and just mail it from here. Because if I take an Uber there, it's like there and back, it's $60.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to spend $60 going there and back. So if I FedEx it, it'll be a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. All right, let me see where we at. Oh, Mario San Ciprian said, oh, first, I'm sorry, Mr. G said, good B23. Watch out.
Oh, goodness.
Mario San Ciprian said, "Kule, what's up, brother?" He's on Facebook. Oh, I forgot about this. Angel Chavez said, "Did I hit the lotto?" What's up, Angel? How you doing, brother? Kule, glad you're here. I know you can't really make the late ones, so we appreciate you tapping in early. Angel Chavez said, "What's up, AP? Blessings to you and yours." Oh, AP had said it's school supplies. Yeah, I couldn't get it out. School materials with the same shit.
Materials is like, I thought you meant like the backpack. I'm like, I don't have any more backpacks.
Disco El Super Visto. He put the little burrito and a wrestler. Wrestlers? What does that mean?
That's me and you fighting over a burrito. I don't know.
Oh, Pedrosa said, "Cubole Creeks and Mrs. White Fence Montebello in the casa. It's been a long, long time. It has, brother.
It has been.
Man, I ain't been to Montebello in years.
Shut up. You've never been there.
You don't know where I've been." AP
Don't.
said, what?
Nothing. I'm trying to be nice. I don't want to say anything.
Them yellow pencils with the green top are fire. With the green top? Giano Serrano said, "Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?" He's on Facebook. Angel Chavez said, "To all the gente, Sergio BG, no big motherfucker." Yuma Boy said, "It's todo. Good job, guys. Definitely good job for everybody that donated. We really appreciate you guys doing that for us, for the kids. Actually, you know what I mean. You know, I we got this channel where we can discuss a lot of these things, and my life, and we can all tell stories, and we can do all that stuff, and we can say the things that we think need to be said to deter these kids from going to prison and joining gangs and all that. But in the end, it's just a lot of plática, and for us to be able to to have this platform, there's no reason why we shouldn't be doing more, right? So that's why we decided a few years back to do the Christmas stuff, the Thanksgiving stuff, the Easter, the back to school backpacks. It's just something that we can all do, as we're here. Just uh, bullshitting in a way. Angel Chavez, oh, he said, I'm sorry, Mr. G said, "Choco Mock El Pollo Loco, did you find any of your childhood Pichu folders?" LOL. Pichu folders, which ones are those? I don't remember no Pichu folders.
What would you get for supplies when you were little? If you remember, like if you can remember.
I
Do you
never,
remember?
ever had a backpack. I used to carry a folder, and that was it. Like a 3-ring binder, and that's it.
Remember
That's
when
all
you
I.
were like little, you didn't have a backpack?
I don't remember. I probably did. I'm not gonna say I did it, but from where I can remember on, I always would just carry a folder. I didn't have
Like a
backpack.
3-ring binder with all the folders and paper in it and stuff.
Yeah,
Like
yep.
that.
I would just carry that. I don't remember ever having a backpack, and I'm sure I did when I was little. Probably, I would think. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. G Thought said, "Where is Arizona Helping Hands? Where is it at, babe?"
It is in, I don't want to say Cactus. Look it up.
I'm
Google
about
it real quick.
I am.
Last time I went there to drop it off, it was like $60 from where I was at. The
Yeah,
drive was like, I don't know, 20 to 30 minutes.
it's on Thunderbird, 31st Street and Thunderbird.
Yeah.
It's way out on the north side of
Yeah,
Phoenix.
it's like 30 minutes from my house, so it's just
Yeah, the
that's why
last
it's just easier for me just to tape it back up the box and just take it to FedEx and it'll get there. Just address it to them.
yeah. Yeah, we'll just
Because
get
you have to deliver it Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 and you have to take it to the back of the warehouse.
yeah, I remember.
And so I don't have anybody that can take me from 8 to 5, like everybody's working, so I'll just mail it out
Yeah.
tomorrow and get it over and done with.
Simón. Leslie Travi Barrientos, White Fence.
Oh, hello.
Beto Ramirez, much love, Grio y Giovanna from Wickenburg, Arizona. See, Beto helped us out. He had we
Okay.
sent 7 out there. He found 7 kids or had 7 kids out there that needed backpacks, and he helped us out passing them out to them. So appreciate that, Beto. Gracias, brother. Watch out. Vintage Stern Classic says he didn't have a backpack. He had a fanny pack.
Ah, you were too cool, huh, Tom?
Oh, shit, fucking Tom. Talking
Oh,
shit.
good.
Always talking shit, Tom. I seen your text, bro. That's crazy. So I guess they raided Puffy's house today.
Good. He's a little sicko.
Yeah, but I think they raided it because of Tupac's holler.
Oh, because of that.
Mr. G said, "Remember using the brown paper bags to cover and protect the books?" I do remember that. Yep. They used to have you. I think your parents had to send you in with some, and then you did them in the school, or I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, then you could write all over the brown paper bag. Burqueño said a folder, a couple pieces of paper, maybe a pencil, maybe not. I would always get chewed out by the teachers. Yeah, that's how I was.
But
I
the
didn't.
teachers, like, why would they get mad at the kids? Like, it's not like the kids could go get their own supplies. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
they need to take it up with the parents.
yeah. Mr. G said fanny pack like the Rock. LOL. Yeah, right. I don't know, man. These days, fanny packs and all these kids wearing the purses. It's too much. Damien De Leon from Texas. He's right here. What's good, gente? How's everyone doing out there? Amor y respeto a todos, he said.
I know you probably won't remember this, but there was this brand of pencils that were like different colors and kind of funky, and they were called Yikes.
Yeah,
And they were just, I don't know, they were just cool and crazy. And then like, we'd always get like those pencil holders so you don't hurt your fingers when you write,
mm-hmm.
you
Oh,
know?
like the gummy ones.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I always liked that stuff. And then like the mechanical pencils, like, I don't know, we always got hooked up, but I used to really like those pencils, like when we were in school.
Yeah. Big motherfucker said, Cubo Angel Chavez. Gita said, if you want, on my day off, I'll take you so you can give it to them personally and take lots of pics of the happy little ones. Pobrecitos, my heart hurts for orphans.
Oh,
Órale, pinche
you're in
Gita.
LA. She thoughts.
He's not in LA. He's right there.
Is
He's
he?
a transplant.
Oh, what?
A transplant. He's one of
What's
those.
a
Huh?
what's a transplant?
Like he got transplanted from LA to Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we'll communicate, G thoughts. Thank you. Appreciate that.
I got his number and stuff. My sister
Won-
said thank you. Huh? I'm sorry, go.
Wonder what that car ride's gonna be like.
Yeah,
Don't
it'll
be
be all
telling
right.
me, don't be giving me no shenanigans, none of your crazy stories, okay, G thoughts. I don't want to hear about Anunnaki, none of that crap.
You gotta cut your hair, bro. You can't show up with the dumb haircut. Angel Chavez said, "My sister says thank you. Everything fit perfecto. Gracias, Giovanni and Cricket, for all you do." And
No,
I
thank us all. If it wasn't for us, we wouldn't, you know, all of us did this. All of
yes,
us.
real. And Angel is one of the ones I still have to send some of the material, the supplies to.
So,
Yep.
I have to get okay. So when we went to Arizona Helping Hands for Christmas, when we did the toy drive and all that stuff,
Yeah.
they had different people there that were donating things, just to kind of like get their name out there. There's this place called Copper State or Copper something. It's a federal credit union,
Hmm.
and they had like these little coffee mugs, and inside of them they had put, like marshmallows and cocoa and stuff, and then they wrapped them up and they were passing them out at the Arizona Helping Hand. So like people with businesses were taking some of their stuff there, and I guess they donated, so they were handing out their stuff. I want to make cups or something with the nonprofit name on it, and then when we can make a donation there and also have them hand that stuff out,
Yeah. That'd be nice.
for Christmas. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Jita said he'll pay for all the fuel.
I'll give you some change because I know it's kind of far.
Just won't be $60.
Yeah, right? It just won't be $60.
Mr. G said, yes, sir. Hit up you placazos. Oh, yeah, on the books. Yup. Vintage Stern Classic said, nothing beats a golf pencil, though, right? Yeah. You
A
talking about
what?
Durango Juvenile Hall. The golf pencil,
What does it look like?
it's a little pencil this big with no eraser.
Oh, like the lottery ticket pencils?
Yeah, but that's called a golf pencil.
Oh, like for real, it's called golf pencil?
Yeah, for real.
Okay.
I think. Or little pencils. I don't know.
Mini pencils?
But they use them like you get them when you play golf to write on your little golf card or whatever you keep your.
Yeah, I know. I used when I wrote on a postcard when I had to send it out to Melissa, letting her know that I was incarcerated.
Oh, at Madison.
And the girl showed me how to do it, my cellie. I was like, oh my God.
Mr. G said, I don't remember colored pencils, but I remember pencil fighting until the pencil broke. Yeah, I remember that too. That or fucking stabbing each other. I think I still have
Oh my God, you savages.
like oh, right here.
No
See,
home training.
it's like blue, right?
Swear.
Yep. Angel Chavez said, I remember that brown paper bag. I had that in 1965. They did that in your time. Yeah, they
I
did. They
don't
still.
remember that.
You
I
could
didn't have that.
buy real book covers, but that wasn't in our schools. That's probably Joanne probably got those
I don't remember the brown paper bags.
book covers to cover your books.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Why would you put a paper bag on your thing?
That's just the way they did it. It was so you didn't have
I
to
know
go
there was book covers, like plastic ones or ones with like
like
little
I said.
stuff, but I mean not paper bag ones. Where should I go
Cheetah,
to school at? Jeez.
no, I'll pay the fuel. I got this. Yo, I got this. Mr. G said, Angel, yes, from the grocery stores back in the day. Yep. Chita said, just make sure you take pics of the kids receiving the backpacks so you can post if you choose to. Yeah, we're trying. Whoever wants to send them, we are like putting them up. But some people would rather just show, they're taking pictures of it, the backpacks on the couch or something like that, because they don't want their kids all over just thrown out there like that, and it's cool. But just whenever we can, we do. But the main part where we are at least posting the backpacks and the receipts and stuff just to make sure. Happy smiles, said G Thoughts. Javier says, saludos to everyone con respeto, pues. What's up, Javier? Early, bro. Glad you could make it. Appreciate you coming in. For quienes remember playing quarters. Quarters? The drinking game? Quarters. Which one was quarters? No, I got that wrong. Which one was quarters, bro? Was that a pencil game too?
Is that a gang thing?
No, it's not a gang thing.
Oh.
Javier Hernandez said, remember the yellow peachy folders? See, someone else said that. Peachy. I don't remember that, bro.
What is peachy? It's because I'm just so much younger, so I don't know what's going on here.
Me too, I guess.
And not you.
You're such a hater.
You probably don't remember because you're locked up. It has nothing to do with you being young. No.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Vintage Stern Classics. He said, they made us cover the books because if you damaged the book, your parents had to pay for them and they weren't cheap. Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be for. But the people with Feria would buy them.
In high school, my parents had to pay like $65 for books that I lost them.
Yeah. See, I'd just rather not even get them.
Yeah, they owed the bookstore once.
They
would not let it go. I'm like, oh my goodness. My mom's like, let me just pay it. I'm like, no, don't pay them. I'll look for it. And I always would say that I'm going to look for it, or I know where it's at. And I can never find it.
Oh, I do remember that folder. I do. I don't think I ever had one, but I remember it.
What's it called?
The Peachy folder. Shit.
Oh. And then you open it up and there's a bunch inside?
Oh, I don't know. No, it's just a folder. Put paper in.
Oh.
Burkina said knuckles shredded to hell. Is that what we called quarter? Is that what was called? I remember calling it knuckles. Or remember man or mouse with the eraser? Remember that, babe?
Mm-mm.
Knuckles, whoever gave up first, you played knuckles, hit each other on the knuckles. But man or mouse, you got an eraser, and someone would sit there and just erase on your hand, on the top of your hand.
I remember that. You were that kid. You were that kid in class, that weirdo kid doing that. Like, oh my God, look at what they're doing.
We all did that.
No home training.
Yvonne, I remember going to the store with my mom to make sure we got enough paper bags for my books. LOL. Yeah, we had to. Had to be done. Mr. G said, not everyone was middle class like El Choco Moco Pollo Loco, right? Telling you. Yep. Travis, what's up, bro? He said, I remember quarters, bounced them off wall. Is that what it was? Oh, and then if they went farther or what? Some shit like that?
Like, didn't you guys have like a tether ball or a ball or something? I mean, what were you guys doing with yourselves? Jeez. I mean, do you have a jump rope or one of those red bouncy balls or something? I mean, dang.
La mujer. Burqueño said you would put your knuckle on the desk, then somebody would slide a quarter as hard as they can to your knuckle. Whoever bleed the most lost.
Oh
Well, I
my
don't
god.
remember that. I remember that when you hit each other's knuckles, like you tried to do like you put your knuckles against each other and you tried to hit and they tried to pull away.
You bad little kids. Just
CMZ,
bad.
what's up, Carlos? How you doing, brother? He said, "What's going on, Chronicles? I have a question." What's up, brother? What's the question, homeboy? Mr. G said,
Yes, yes, he is gonna be 46. I know he looks 50, but yes, Carlos, he is gonna be 46.
"I know I still look like I did when I was 23."
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can we go one night without seeing that, please?
You want to start talking shit? I gotta pull it up. Look at, I'm gonna hide behind it so everybody thinks that's me right there. I know I still look like that, Carlos, but I am 45, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Disco el Supervisto said, "Pooping is a lot like math. When it's hard, sometimes you have to work it out with a pencil and paper."
Oh my God.
Pencil and paper. Javier said, "Mom and Dad
Look,
are eating."
what you guys do on your personal time is we don't need to know everything, you guys. I mean, we got a little too much TMI in here sometimes.
I look at Javier said, "Mom and Dad are getting along good tonight. Cricket's manipulating it good tonight." Oh, she
No,
just,
I'm trying to be a little bit nicer tonight, trying to.
yeah. Travis Drury said, "We played quarters different, LOL." Yeah, I don't remember it like that with the knuckles part.
It's because Burgueño's, he's a noob now, but he was probably a bad little kid when he was little.
Marty and Anna Murillo said, "What's up? Watching from Visalia." Cuba, what's up?
Oh, hello.
I ain't been in Visalia in years, boy.
That's far. I haven't been there in a while either.
You never been to Visalia. Please shut the hell up. Claudio
Really?
Soriano said, "Did y'all have lunch numbers? I still remember mine, 148177." Lunch
Oh,
numbers? Oh, I
no,
remember.
I didn't have a lunch number. I either took my lunch to school or I took $1.
We used to have lunch tickets. If you bought, like, you had to pay for it at the beginning of the week. It took $5, and they gave you a ticket, and it had five little things where they were hole punch it for the week. Every
Mm-hmm.
time you went, they put one hole punch, and it was your dollar. And then that's how that, or you took your own shit. But I don't remember no lunch number. I know my juvenile hall number and my pizza number. Same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
Mr. G
Let it
said,
go. You don't have to remember those numbers anymore.
"Yeah, you never forget those
You
numbers."
could just let it go. It's okay.
Mr. G said quarters was closest to the wall or a line. That's what I remember. Like, I think somehow you bounced it off the wall and and then how close you got it back to the line or some shit like that. Vintage. He said drink quarters was a drinking game with shot glass. Yeah, well, that's the older people's quarters. I remember that one too. Who remembers smoking weed in the bleachers during PE class? He said, "Just me."
It was you, yeah.
San Whole Lifer, what's up, brother? He said, "Saludos, cricket." What's up, brother? Man, I ain't been in San Juan in years.
Here, stop it. Just stop.
What? You
Okay,
don't
I
like
know what
that?
I know what you're doing now.
What?
I know what you're doing and stop.
You don't like the fact
No, I
that I'm
know what you're trying to do and you're trying to be real slick doing it and I'm trying to be real nice to you tonight.
a
So,
traveled individual. Are
you're
you
not.
upset about that?
You're not. You traveled to Rhining Unit and Santa Rita and Madison. Those were your little vacation things. Those were your little travels, okay? Don't.
Oof. Damien De
Ooh.
Leon. I remember I took some of my dad bullets to show and tell. Went to Catholic school, and the sisters nuns didn't think too well of that. Sorry.
Mm. You bad little kid.
Well,
Oh
they
my gosh.
crazy.
What is wrong with you?
I used to carry a shotgun, bro, to middle school. Remember I told you, babe, I had a windbreaker, and I cut a hole inside, and I used to carry it inside my windbreaker. Took it to school every day. It was a little sawed-off shotgun. Cricket first rule of B23: never admit your real age, bro. Oh yeah, I messed up, Uncle. My bad. That is true. I forgot. They'll never believe it. I could say I'm 52. There's no way, bro. Everybody, you know, everybody thinks I'm 23 still.
No, but you believe that. The little voices in your head believe that. You need help.
Big Chango, what's up, fool? We should get Chango in here. Javier said, "What you all know about Spin the Bottle? Big Bertha stripped me down in my youth. Good times."
Ah,
Let's do it.
oh.
Damien De Leon said, "White Fence doesn't know about quarters. I'm sure she's more familiar with pesos."
Okay, well, wow, that was a low blow.
Oh, shit.
Okay. No, he didn't.
That's funny.
No, he didn't.
Mr. G said, "Yep, lunch tickets is what we had for low income students." Angel Chavez said, "White Fence, you put more work in this Familia channel than your job. Respect and blessings." Yeah,
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, I don't.
she don't do shit.
I got really blessed to get the job that I do. But you know what? It's so crazy because I don't really do much. And then like today, everybody was just like, "Thank you so much. We know you worked hard on this." I'm like, "Okay." Like,
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
honestly, she has done a lot for me, for this, for what we do, because when she's out there in Phoenix, I mean, she moved back to Phoenix to wait for me to move back to Phoenix so we can get all this stuff going with the nonprofit and stuff, and she's been doing all this. So I really, I don't say it a lot because then she'll get all volada, you know what I mean? Her head will get all big and shit. But I appreciate her.
What else?
That's it. Shut the fuck up.
Oh God, see what I mean? No, but that's one of the reasons I took the job that I have, because if I was still in hotels, we wouldn't have time to do anything. That's why I like this job. I clock in, I clock out,
Yeah.
I have my days off. If I was in hotels, I was always at work.
Yeah.
And, when we decided to go forward with this, we needed time. So this is what it is. And um, like I said, I've said it plenty of times. My life is dedicated now to try to helping, kids on the streets or even adults if we can. Um, Next time, like in a month, I think I'm going to team up with somebody and go do, feed the homeless again because I probably get more out of it. So, teaming up with somebody would be better. But this is definitely like my passion in life to get out and help people. And it just,
Well,
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it without all of you guys, obviously. So,
yeah. She
you
did
know,
that on her own. The one here's, I'll show these are the little, ¿cómo se llama?
the lunch bags. Yeah.
Yeah, the lunch bag she gave out to the homeless last month or something like that. She did it without even telling me or anything. She
It's
did
just
it.
something that just came out of nowhere. It's a feeling that I had. It's a feeling that I see these people every time I would drive by there.
Yeah.
It's just something that happened, but it's going to happen again. Um, if our bills are paid and we're comfortable, um, I don't need to be rich. I don't need that fancy, crazy car. I don't need, you know, these crazy clothes and, name brand stuff. I don't do that. I don't. So my money, like I said, it goes into our fundraising or it goes into wherever we can to help.
I need my gold chain.
No, you don't.
Big Chong said, "What's going on, big homie?" "Oh, nothing but respect your way and the wifey. Let's see what kind of time she's on today." Telling you.
Okay, well, I'm on one now because you came in here.
Chango,
Okay.
I gotta bring you. You gotta come in, bro. You gotta come. We gotta see what we're gonna talk about when we bring you in, though, because I'm sure a lot of people would have a lot of
I
questions
think you should just come in real quick, just to, you
right
know,
now. You want
yeah,
to come in, Chango?
shoot the breeze real quick.
He said. He said, "I was there a couple weeks ago in the city of San Ho. We know how to party. Easy, wifey. Slow your roll, because I know what you did last summer." You
didn't do anything last summer.
But yeah, if you want to come in, let me know, brother. I'll put the link up. Travis Drury said, "Yeah, we had lunch tickets too. They would punch." Yeah. Pequeño said,
My
"Mr. G."
my mom wouldn't buy us, like they had that ticket thing too, like where you could buy. Well, when I went to Catholic school, you had to take your own lunch. They didn't have a cafeteria there. They would do it maybe once a month on a Friday where you could buy lunch for $1. But then when I went to elementary school, public school, I would tell my mom, like, don't buy it in advance, don't pay for it in advance, because sometimes I didn't like their lunch. So then, she'd just give me money every day, and then if I didn't like the lunch, I could just buy something else.
Oh, must be nice.
Yeah.
Pequeño said, "Mr. G, we played that too. Oh, forgot about that." CMZ. Carlos, how do I send drawings to my brother's tablet? He wants new patterns. I found a Facebook page, but how do I get it to him? You'll probably have to uh, take pictures of it. On the tablet, there's a thing called I'm sorry. Let me look real quick. Before because I just wrote somebody earlier today, and I was looking at it. I can't remember what it's called. It's so on the tablet you can send a 30-second videogram. Okay, and then they have a snap and send. So with that snap and send, you could probably take pictures of those patterns and then send it to them like that. And it instantly sends it to them, and the picture. Or you can the videogram is a 30-second video, so maybe you can flip through the pages online, obviously, and take a 30-second video of the stuff and send it to him. I don't know of a way where you can like actually send them directly. Um, I'm trying to look right now, but yeah, I don't see any way. I mean, unless you're just gonna old school it and put it in an envelope with a stamp. I think don't. That's probably the only way you can do it is use the snap and send, where you take a picture of whatever you want to show them and send it in there. It's probably going to be the easiest way. Vintage Stern said that's still traveling, Joanne.
Not the right type of travel, though, Tom.
Javier says she has come down hard on the little vato. She don't know your life. I'm telling you, bro, she don't. She thinks that all I done is been locked up for all my life. I used to travel when I was real young.
You didn't. You didn't. Nobody took you. Nobody took you anywhere. That's why, like, now I have to take you and show you the world.
Your life is great because of me.
And don't worry, I'm gonna buy you a backpack too, okay?
Shut the hell up. Big motherfucker said, I remember having a Dre lunch number. Some fool was using mine. Pinche way must have been extra hungry.
Oh my god.
Dre lunch?
Free lunch.
Oh, free lunch. F. Right? Free
Yeah,
lunch number?
free lunch.
Yep, yep.
Dang, they're stealing free lunches? What the heck?
Fucking burke.
Where'd you go to school?
Oh, that's a motherfucker in Tucson.
God.
Mario San Ciprian, remember the peanut butter balls at school lunches were pretty bomb. Hey, you know what? So I don't know how many of you guys remember in Phoenix, there's a St. Mary's High School, right? Well, there used to be a St. Mary's Elementary School. And after I got kicked out of kindergarten, my jefita put me in that. And I was there till first, second, and third grade. And in the mornings, I think it was mornings, you went into the cafeteria and they had these little pan, like this little, it was like a roll, right? This little bread thing. And they put this peanut butter, it was like a peanut butter and honey mix that they would put on it. Man, them fuckers are so good. I've tried for years to make the same shit, but it never tastes like it did when I was little. Man, that was so good.
Is it crunchy?
No, crunchy. What?
You know they sell like the peanut butter balls now, the Jiffy ones.
Yeah, I know, but no. Don't mess up my memories.
No, I'm trying to help you out.
No, I know what a fucking peanut butter ball is. This is the fucking soft ass bread with fucking peanut butter and honey.
Okay, so then get the Jiffy ones, roll it in a bread, and put honey on it. It's a little crunchy though.
Angel Chavez said, "How are you doing Christmas?" Um, Same way we usually do, bro. We're gonna do the
Sponsor
fun.
families and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're gonna do the fundraising. For Thanksgiving, we're gonna sponsor a couple families so that it doesn't um, interfere with Christmas. If we try to do a fundraiser for Thanksgiving, then we may not be able to, do one for Christmas because people can't give every fucking month. We know that, so um, we're probably gonna go ahead and we're gonna sponsor a couple families, so a couple meals, full Thanksgiving meals, and we'll probably do that, and then we'll actually do a fundraiser for the Christmas stuff, and we'll do the same thing we did last year. Um, Basically, just do the toys for the kids, and maybe I wonder if we should do it like we did the backpacks, babe. Well, we did that
We
last year,
gotta
right?
we gotta think of something probably different this year.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Cause, but last year is that how we do it?
We sponsored families, and then it went to Arizona Helping Hands, the toy drive, and it was kids from uh, newborn to 18 or 19 years old.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Chango just hit me up, so yeah, Yeah, that's cool, brother. I'm gonna send him the link.
Okay, well, let me know what you're doing on the sidelines.
Shut your ass up.
I
Javier
need
said
to know.
Jovan could have been Don Corleone's daughter. Leave the gun, take the cannoli, kind of ruka. Big Chang said I was there a couple weeks ago. I already read that one. Yep, yep. AP said the USA took Giovanna in and she's grateful. It's only natural she wants to help the homeless.
Shut it up.
Ernie Alvarez said, my family feeds the homeless and gives some clothes for Christmas. If you would like to join us, let me know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I think us teaming up can definitely make an impact for sure.
yeah. What we usually do, Ernie, though, is we try to do the toys for kids. So I wonder, do you guys do that as well? Or we'll figure it out. We want to somehow, uh,
If you want, I can play Santa.
no, you can't. Don't
I
start.
can. Yes, I can.
Vintage
You
Star.
don't want to.
He said, did you go to Xavier, Joanne? No, she didn't. She went to fucking Trevor Brown, bro.
He's asking because when I went to Catholic school,
I know why he's asking.
where I went,
Where'd you go?
I went to Our Lady of Perpetual Help. It's in Glendale.
Never even heard of that.
You never heard of OLPH in Glendale?
No, I've never heard of OLPH.
Well, people who were in Glendale or know Glendale would know of that church. My grandparents got married at that church. Your son was baptized at that church. See?
Oh,
Oh, you don't remember that, huh?
how
But
would
you
I
remember
remember?
your meal ticket number when you were in junior high.
First of all, I didn't remember no meal
You know,
ticket.
you have like selective memory, and I'm getting real tired of it.
How would I wasn't there when my son got baptized. How would I know what fucking church he got baptized in?
Because we talked like every day, and I sent you pictures.
The pictures didn't say Old Lady of
You know
Perpetual
where
Help.
he was baptized at.
No, I
Really?
don't. I
I
didn't.
even sent you his baptism paper.
Yeah, I still got that.
Oh, yeah. See what I mean?
I just looked at his name. That's all that mattered.
This freaking guy.
Jojo Arizona said respects, Grillo. All right, let's get the homie up in here.
Who goes there? A lot of people go there. The heck?
Where? Go where?
To
Perpetual
that
Help?
church, to Glendale.
I'm not talking about the church. I'm talking about the school.
It's a church and a school.
It's right there. Ahí está, Chango. Mr. G said, I remember buying coffee cakes before class at school. They were the best. I remember that.
I
Angel
like coffee
Chavez,
cakes.
what's up, Damien? At school?
No, I just like coffee cake. I
Oh,
never bought it in school.
Michael Saldana, what's up, buddy? He said, that's feeding me having a heart to help out the community. What's up, cricket and wife? What's up, brother?
Hello.
Yeah, like I've said before, brother, I know that I did a lot of bad in my life. Um, I owe a lot back. There's a lot of people that will never forgive what I did to them, and I understand that. Um, but in the meantime, I guess it's selfish. I do it because it makes me feel good. You know what I mean? Like I'm just not who I used to be, and it feels good doing stuff and proving that to myself. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Well, you have some issues. I do it just because I like it. I've always liked it.
It just stirs it up. Exactly. How does one get kicked out of kindergarten? What did what? I fucking kindergarten. So I stole money, and same thing. I got kicked out of third grade for. But yeah, I stole money from in the kindergarten class, and then third grade, same thing. It was so stupid. The third grade, every morning they would like let all with basically everybody all the lunch money would get passed up, right? The teacher would put it in an envelope, and she chose a different kid to take it down to the chow hall or cafeteria back then every day, and then they knew how many lunches were paid for, right? Well, my dumbass, when it became my turn, took all the bills out of it and just left the change. And like an idiot. On the outside, they had wrote how much it was, but I'm in third grade. I don't fucking know. So they busted me, obviously, and there that happened. So yeah,
You bad little kid.
Big John said, "Send it." I did, bro. It's right there. Let's roll. Javier Hernandez said, "I thought cricket already had a backpack. Feels good when hurts. Feels good when hurts. Don't find nothing in my backpack. Takes a while to remember. Good." I think there was some messed up right there. Angel Chavez said, "Remember those pencils?"
No, he don't have one. I'm gonna get him one. And I'm gonna get him a little lunchbox too and take his picture outside in the front yard.
I have one now. My son gave it to me for my birthday. Remember the polo one with the polo cologne?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
got a polo backpack.
See?
Angel said, "Remember those pencils in Central Junior High?" Ernie Alvarez said, "The peanut butter balls are good. It's rolled up peanut butter. I've had them, but it's not like what they used to give us up back then." Yep, yep, Mr. G, good
So
time.
is it just peanut butter rolled in a ball and then maybe they put it in the freezer?
Who? What? Where?
The peanut butter that you're talking about.
No, I just said it's a roll, not rolled up peanut butter. It's a fucking roll of bread, like the holly you eat for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
A roll, and then they cut it
like
in
a
half.
biscuit?
Then they cut it in half, and they put peanut butter and honey mix inside of it. Then they close it like a sandwich, and then you eat it.
Like a croissant?
No, fuck you. Shut up. A roll. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I don't
Virginia,
know what you're talking about, but okay.
you don't know what a roll is?
Yes, but I can't picture the peanut butter in a roll. Like I'm trying to picture like a Hawaiian bread, those little Hawaiian bread rolls
Don't picture
with
the
like,
Hawaiian one. Picture the ones
well,
I like.
that's what I have in my head. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, then picture that one. Cut in half with peanut butter inside like a sandwich.
And it sounds nasty.
Well, because it's a Hawaiian. Shut up. I'm done talking to you. Don't talk to me.
I mean,
Saludos
What?
desde Mesa, Arizona. What's up, Elver G?
What in the ghetto? They couldn't feed you, so they put peanut butter between a roll.
14. Watch I like. Thank you for your hard work. Respect from Watson 831. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Gracias for that like, brother. Pay no
Thank
attention
you.
to her. She's over here in the dark. She don't count.
This freaking guy.
We go after the homeless on the streets. We hit the parks and hot spots. We take our kids to show them the things that can happen if they don't stay grounded.
Okay.
Cool. Maruka's done that with the we actually did well
70.
huh?
70.
No, I know that one, but you handed out that, but I was gonna say we did one drive here where it was hygiene for the homeless, but we didn't really pass it out like that. We took it to facility. That was that to the helping. No, that was to it was a what's it called?
The Homeless Youth Connection.
Homeless youth.
It's for teenagers that are homeless and they go to school there. And they always can use hygiene and things like that. So we came together and did that. I know that they're always taking donations there. Especially, you know what they especially need is like sunblock. They do need a lot of hair products for like the African American kids because they don't get a lot of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
They don't get a lot of those donations, and that stuff is kind of expensive. And you know, they could use that. They could use hairspray. They could use brushes and things like that.
Yeah.
Hair ties, and I mean, just the little things. Body sprays that just to
Yeah.
make
So
them
that's
feel
what we
good.
did. That's what we did last year with that for the homeless one, and then for Easter, that's Maruka.
Oh my God!
That's Maruka dressed up for Easter, and she went and she passed out backpacks. I mean, not backpack. That's the backpacks to the kids. She went gave Easter baskets to kids dressed like that.
You're rude.
Why is that rude? That's
You're
cool.
rude.
Oh shit!
Cause yeah, I really like doing that kind of stuff, and you just make fun of me all the time.
Oh, shit. AP said only paisas like Giovanna go.
Go where?
I don't know. Probably the perpetual health.
The Catholic school?
Michael Saldana says saludos to cricket and white desde North Phoenix. Órale.
Okay.
Gracias. Right back to you, brother. I used to live in North Phoenix for a little while. I liked it out there.
There we go.
You know I did. That's not a lie.
Okay, if you say you did.
You know I did. Why are you doing that?
See? You don't like the way it feels, huh?
But you know I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
You don't like the way that feels, huh? When you know it's true. That's how I feel.
Javier said, Chale, Cricket don't remember Glendale Church, but he remembers all the hotels, the hideouts.
Thank you, Javier. He remembers La Quinta when he got busted. He remembers all those little places with Choco Locos over there.
Fucking traumatizing. If FBI kicked in our door, of course I'm
Oh, but your son getting baptized. Who cares what church that was, right?
I was in the
Freaking
joint.
guy.
This fucking guy. White Fence has a way with words. Effing guy. G.
That's
Francisco
funny.
Garcia.
Just put it up.
All right, we got Chango here. We're gonna bring him in. I know we still got
Get him out of the horseshoe.
some comments, but we're gonna bring him in.
How you doing, young lady?
Oh,
Uh-huh. Now we're live now. How's everything? What's up, bro? How you feeling?
What's up, brother?
What's going on?
No, I'm here, Nice to have you guys come in,
Been wanting you to come on for a while, bro.
Yeah, well, I've been right here, I've been occupied though.
Have you?
Oh yeah. Doing a lot of, projects,
Yeah. So
staying positive.
Let me explain a little for those that don't know. Chango and I did time together. I don't know how many years. I can't remember.
Too many.
Yeah, a few years together in the feds, and he is an ex Nuestra Familia member from Northern California, Sanjo, right, bro?
Yes, San Jose. Yep.
Came out of San Jose, and he also speaks obviously against prison gangs and gangs in general. He also has his story um, that's pretty similar to most everybody's stories that joy. It's a story of betrayal and treason and all of that. Same thing that we've all pretty much gone through and everybody goes through inevitably when you join them things. Um, but today we're just gonna bullshit. We're gonna talk. We're gonna have fun. If anybody has any specific questions for him, have at it. But other than that, we're just gonna.
They did backstabbing to you too?
What?
What?
What? Backstabbing? I don't even think it's the word. But from the grace of God, I'm here to talk about it.
Right.
You know, I got a bullet in my head that'll remind me every day.
Yeah. He was shot in his head and lived.
Oh my goodness.
Man, I'll tell you things, girl, that an onion will cry.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Yep.
But hey, I'm gonna ask you, if possible, if you can, take it easy on my boy. You know what I mean?
First of all,
hold
on, Mr. Chango. First of all, this Choco Loco over here, he's rude too. He doesn't see it. He's rude. And I give him passes sometimes and I try to be nice to him, but it just like, okay, and I tell myself he had no home training, we got to try to train him. And, this, those things go through my head and then I try to be nice and then he just don't know how to act,
so the word training, I don't know, man. I'm going to have to disagree with you. We have to use a better word.
See,
I think he's trying to be more loving. Maybe I'm not gonna say gullible, but he's doing his best. I mean, he's regardless of what he's been through in his life. I mean, you're still there for a long time. It's been a long time.
It has been a really long time.
I was there.
Yeah. I got a little post-traumatic stress, so I guess sometimes I get out of character, but for the most part, I try to be very loving towards this woman, and she's very, very. She hurts me so.
To be the word. Here's the word I'm looking for: vulnerable. I think he's being. I think he's getting. Look at. I really believe I'm not picking sides because when you're right, you're going to be right. He's had like you said a long journey, but he's applied himself. Dramatically. I was there. I mean, you do you agree, Miss Wifey?
Yes, I do, but at the same time, I've been through a lot also.
No,
when I met him, my whole world was rocked. Okay,
see, we're gonna get to you right now too. Because right now the complaint department is open.
Okay, well, you guys put your complaints in the comment box and maybe I'll get to them, okay? Maybe I'll get to them. Okay.
Well, we're gonna talk about homeboy right now and then we'll get to you, you know what I mean? Because I know you, hey, I'll give it to you, man. You were right there from day one. And I'll tell you right now, I commend you, you know what I mean? I tip my hat to you. You know what I mean? For real. That's from the heart, you know what I mean? Because it's hard, man. That's a long time. Was that a long time? Well, it's a long time. You know how many women I've seen come and go? I've only seen a few that stood strong. You know what I mean?
And I'm a prize. Anybody would want to come and just take me. Just sweep me off my feet. But nope.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah, see, I got you.
Have you seen her ears, bro?
Oh my God.
Next question.
You've seen the ears?
Oh, see, that was his baptism. You don't remember that though, huh?
Oh yeah, that was at the perpetual hell.
Oh, shut your face. See what I mean?
Where's that ears? There's the ears.
After the lives, you guys can give, the stars 1 through 5 if you were, agreed or didn't agree, or put your comments in the box and I'll get to it whenever. But,
No,
it is what it
Javier.
is.
Nah. Cricket's doing good, Javier. It's all nothing, no harm.
No, but
Yeah. Are you doing good though? How are you and your family though?
oh man, I can't complain, man. I'm grateful. Really, I can't complain anything. Every day I get up, it's a blessing. You know what I mean? I go outside, look at the trees, the weather, where I don't care if it's snowing, raining. I'm just glad to be out here, and that's what
right.
the biggest thing,
Yeah, it is. But
and then not one, and I was not supposed to get out either. Huh.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
How long did you eventually do on this one?
22 years. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So
you're old.
Yeah, man. I'm like a dinosaur. You know what I mean?
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You guys are living now.
Yeah.
You guys are breathing this fresh air, freedom.
I'm only 38.
Oh, Mike, you did not just say 30.
We're all 23 right
Yeah.
here.
I'm young. I'm still young. I went to jail when I was young.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Bro, am I young? Don't I look hella young?
Yeah.
Oh my God, another one. Jeez.
Yeah. I think don't they got you over there on the thumbnail somewhere?
Yeah, they do, man.
It does,
How come I remember you, but you don't remember me?
Ooh.
I mean, you've seen so many people, you know what I mean?
Oh, Maruca?
Remember? Yeah, remember we were in the visiting room one time, and you got mad at me because I took all the pizzas. That was me.
I think it was
the good-looking Mexican. You know what I mean?
The good-looking.
Not saying that Cricket ain't. You know what I mean? He's fine as wine. You know what I mean?
Is it when my son was he was walking though already?
Oh yeah, he was a little man. You know what I mean?
He's little. He was walking. I think I remember. Yeah.
My son. That's the only thing my son remembers is the pizzas.
Yeah.
He remembers
and the games and stuff.
He remembers the visiting room, bro. He's always like, yeah, I remember the you get the pizzas there. The cop would sit right there at the desk, and we would sit right here. And goes, and then I had the boy toys and the girl toys, and you were always telling me to get the plate with the girl toys.
And you would call him Fruity Patootie.
Yeah.
And he's like, Dad, I'm not Fruity Patootie.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember. We went through so many phases and met so many people, and it's just so crazy. Out of all the hundreds of people, nobody's stuck. You know what I mean? And it was for a reason. It was for a reason, which is okay with me.
Of course. Well, you're like a celebrity.
Oh,
you don't even know that. That's the straight up. You don't even know it. You're gonna hear it on this side now. All the compliments, all the good things you did. If you ain't heard it yet, for real.
I kind of was like a celebrity. Yeah.
You are, man. Listen, I'm telling you again.
I'm gonna practice my autograph. No, I'm just kidding. Stop.
Easy,
bro.
No, well, it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean?
All right.
God, I remember those visits. That was what year was that?
Mail, but you still came through.
Yeah, there's a bunch of times where she said the check was in the mail and it was bullshit. I had to wait an extra week or two.
Hey, bro.
Man, I was working at a dead end restaurant at a gas station. I mean, this kid demanded a lot of money because I just psyched myself out in my head that this kid had to have everything and live in a good neighborhood because I wanted to give him what two parents could give him. But
no, of course,
the truth of the matter was I was killing myself doing it. And so sometimes I didn't have money and then I felt bad because I'm like, oh God, you know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, I'm going to get paid this Friday. I'll just tell him the check's in the mail. We got it. But then he kind of would get smart and he would read the little stamp mark date on it, on the envelope. And he would really see when it was sent out. And I'm just like, great. But what year was that? When we were there in the
That one, from 2000 and fuck, what was it? 4?
Yeah, it
No,
was
5,
2000. Okay,
6.
first it was twice. It
It
was
was
twice.
like around 2006, right?
Yeah, yes, and then in that area right there, and
Or
then I think
2005, somewhere around there.
did you ever go in the other place?
No, she never went out
Oh,
there.
okay, right,
I only got one visit out there. My tia made it out there
right.
right before I got out, but that was too far. Minnesota was crazy. There was no way she could visit.
I could barely make it where you were.
Yeah,
I could barely make it to.
I don't know how. It's right there.
I'm telling you.
There's no. I don't even want to hear that.
No,
Man,
because you know what? One time I went to go visit him when I was pregnant on the bus.
That was in the county jail, though. It's right.
That was in the county jail.
It wasn't right there. It wasn't right there.
Salsa on the taco, please.
All right. G-Thought says,
on the taco.
Survived a bullet to the dome and a long prison term. What more can you ask for in life?
You ain't lying. And listen, I can tell people, I ain't got to complain about none. What's the baby gonna do?
Right.
Hey, all right, Michael. Saludos, bro.
Michael Santana. Yeah.
Yeah.
Javier said, Chata y Negra didn't always come through for cricket. Jovan was good for it.
Damn, bro. Hey, how do they know about them?
Damn. Wow.
Yeah, right. Don't start that shit.
No, I'm just playing.
Okay, well, we're gonna have a talk afterwards because
let's tell you, forget about that. We're live, girl.
I want to know who this Chata is. Chata
and pata, chata and pata and caca.
I want to know who these chocolocos are. I don't want them showing up at our wedding.
They're gonna. If anybody wants to stand up and what is that shit? And go to wedding or whatever.
Wow.
I'm sure glad you're not a jealous woman.
Huh?
See, that's a good
quality. Really?
What?
Don't. Come on, man. I'm not.
Listen, seriously, I got you like this. You know what I'm doing right now? I got my hand all the way to the top. You know what I mean? So I got to take it down a little bit.
The little jealousy.
I'm not jealous at all. I'm not jealous at all.
Me neither.
You ain't gotta worry about nothing, girl. You got the prize already.
That's right.
Oh my god. Okay, well, we were agreeing for a minute, and then you guys got to take it. You know what though? We were really crazy like that when we were younger. Now it's just like, whatever.
Yeah. Hey, the honeymoon's over. Huh? It's like, I love him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, our son's 20. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
EJG said, when is the wedding? I'm going to go back and read all the comments, guys. Sorry, I just kind of trying to...
sorry about that, bro. Go ahead and handle your business,
No, you're good. Shit. Right. I've been wanting to have you on for a while. Shit. I want to know if anybody got questions, if anybody has anything to... You know who's always on, not always on here, but who comes in quite often is about the Sanho Lifer. He was just here. I was wondering if he was here, he'd probably have some questions. But just if anybody wants...
that's why. No wonder. I just caught it right now. No wonder why you said that Chata and Negra right here, Javier.
Why?
I just caught it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I didn't catch it till right now when I seen the comments.
Oh, why I said it?
No, not what you said it. Yeah, well, that what you said it. That this guy brought it up first,
Yeah.
Oh, so we're in the clear then.
Yeah, it wasn't on us.
Oh, you both really?
I thought, man,
let me find out. Let me find out.
I'm like, man, bro, the jig's up.
Let me find out.
EJG, Chango is a person. He and I did time together many years. He was arrested during the Black Widow one, bro.
Yes.
The FBI Black Widow, whatever the hell it was called, against the Nuestra Familia. So he was a NF Mexican Mafia. NF Mexican Mafia member. He was
tomato. It's all the same.
Yeah, he was an NF member, a Nuestra Familia member out of Northern Califas, who was also betrayed. He In the end, for whatever reason, they decided to take him out. They shot him in the head in his car. He survived it, and then was indicted shortly after on that Black Widow. What was it called, bro?
Yeah, Black Widow operation. Indictment.
Yeah, Black Widow operation. It was called. Yeah, it said that they did it in the '90s. So, and he and I did many years in 2 different federal pintas together. Were you indicted with Boxer? Was Boxer indicted on that one?
What Boxer?
The that's on the other channel. NF.
Oh no. He came way later. I mean, he was involved in, in the '90s. We come in the same era and all that, but no.
Yeah, he got hit. He was on other shit later, I guess. But yeah, no, he didn't. But anyway, yeah. Same clique though, EJG, the Nuestra Familia, and he and I were in the feds in, I guess you can call it early 2000s, or 2006 or 7, around there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And again, all the way to 2015. When I got out, I left him in the joint I was at in the feds, and so I've been wanting to get him on here and actually discuss the prison gang thing, from his point of view and all of that. But since today we're just kind of, just bullshitting here, I didn't want to get in the middle of it. I want to actually do
just a little presentation.
Yeah, do an actual, where we can discuss it from the beginning, so people don't gotta watch a whole hour of us bullshit and then get into a serious discussion. So I'm gonna work that out or figure it out. But for now, we're just here to. I mean, obviously, if anybody has any questions for him or any curiosities about anything, obviously throw them out there. But that's who he is.
So when you were indicted with everybody, how many people were indicted?
Oh man, what was it? It was 3. It was 3 crews, but it was like a bunch of guys, like 30-something guys,
And do you know who shot you?
Oh yeah, of course I do. It's done and over with, but of course.
Yeah.
He's holding a high-ranking position right now in the state of California.
He's doing life or on
yeah,
death row?
not because of that. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And
yeah,
now
he's a well-known fella.
And now they're fighting against each other, right? Feds and state.
From my understanding, yes, but I think they're trying to clear it all up. I guess, you know what I mean?
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, you would think. I mean,
they went at it for a minute.
Yeah.
But it was all. It shouldn't even have happened from day one. You know what I mean? If you go by protocol.
Yeah.
If you go by the the Constitution of the Nuestra Familia, and they should have went to the feds and that's it. Instead of dealing with they had to deal with But
yeah,
and how many kids do you have?
Huh?
How many kids do you have?
Oh yeah, I don't have none.
You don't have no kids? Oh.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's kind of par for the course though. They start killing each other because it's like they look for the enemy within, huh?
Of course, yeah, that's what it is. Hopefully, we can come back and we could discuss all that. I mean, because me and you're on the same page on, and as far as how a lot of these youngsters, people in general, you know what I mean? Like you said, the betrayal and the backstabbing, just the lifestyle itself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no justice. I mean, just it doesn't matter. Like I've explained it, as far as how can I say it? It doesn't matter for us, the Northerns, the Southerns, the state of California, the blacks, the whites, the Clicas there, in the state of Arizona, all these states. I mean, it's just same shit, different smell, indictment after indictment, so it doesn't, it's never going to stop.
And just like what you were saying right now, when they went to the feds and they basically didn't want to relinquish their positions, and so it caused friction. Same shit happened in Arizona when the New Mexico indictments hit because they had whacked that placa in New Mexico, and the high-ranking ones knew they were getting sent out of state. They
Right.
tried to change the rules, and which was the same thing. If you weren't in state, you were basically you just you had. I mean, you're still who you are, but you had no palabra home, you know. And same type of shit, man. It's just that there's no carnalismo. There's none of that. It's all about power and money in the end. And
So I have a question. The guy that shot you, because he didn't succeed in killing you, obviously, he didn't get in trouble for that?
Well, there it goes again, right? Like you just said, the favoritism. You know, um, nah, that I know of, no. You know,
Because isn't that like a bad thing? You know what I mean? That he
well,
didn't get you?
I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's
No,
an
well,
accurate.
no, not on your end, obviously.
Right,
No,
right.
I'm saying, like, if you go to do a job and you don't finish it, then that
Yeah,
person is the one that is supposed to be in trouble now, right?
well, here, I'll be, we're going to be transparent now. We're going to, the problem is it wasn't sanctioned. So that's a big difference. It was a little controversy, a lot of things that weren't supposed to happen. They didn't sanction it. Brass wasn't aware of the situation when it occurred. It was how you say it, internal confrontation. So it's a big difference if you understand the politics of any organization or.
If I understand the big word you're using, Mr. Smart Guy.
Well, that's what prison does to you.
I know.
But the words I'm using, so look at the big brain on Bob, huh?
Haven't you seen some of our shorts, bro? Or she gets all mad because I use the word gentrification.
It was one time. Calm down.
You want me to tone it? You want me to tone it down? You want to start talking like a homeboy? Hey, you want to slang?
No, sorry. I didn't get to go to college and stuff. I was working. I was raising a kid for 13 years because Choco Loco here went away.
Hold on.
So I didn't have the, I didn't have the luxury to go do all that. So
yes, here's the violin.
Yeah, get it out because it was a sad story. It really was.
Yeah,
it was.
I guess you thought when you met the motherfucker in the county jail, he's gonna get out and be a doctor.
I thought you were gonna change a little bit, maybe get a job or something at the supermarket or something.
She's doing better than that. Shit, he did what he did. Unfortunately, he paid his dues. He's back in society, and look, he's doing his thing. He's being, I guess I would say, successful, isn't he? Or yeah. I'm not. He's doing more than maintaining. See, I'm maintaining. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm doing all right. I'm doing
because
all right.
I mean, you guys don't want to go back.
Right? Don't you think that you should be proud of him?
Yeah, she should.
Excuse me, Miss Wifey. No, it's your turn. Usually when I talk, you come with an answer.
Oh, okay. No,
whether it's good or bad.
I'm very happy for him that he got out and he's working and doing what he needs to do. I am proud of him, but at the same time, it's something that he's supposed to be doing.
No,
he's supposed to take care of his son. He's supposed to pay bills. Just, you know what I mean? This time around, when he walked away, that was it. So there's no going back, and there's no. This is it. This is his last chance to, be normal. And so I am proud of him, but again, at the same time, these are things that we're supposed to do in life.
Okay, well, you know what? I agree with you, but guess what? You know how many people out here right now that are not taking care of business? I'm talking all the way around. I'm talking about they're not being faithful to their wives. They're not taking care of their business with their kids. They're not being productive.
If he chose to be that way, then that would be dumb for him, because then he would lose me and his kid.
Right. I got you. But the good thing is he's handling his business.
I wouldn't lose my kid.
Yes, you would, because we'd be gone.
My kid wouldn't go with you.
We would be gone. We would be gone.
Billy beat you
Oh,
that's
3-0.
oh,
it.
so hey, so what are we playing? Are we playing the good cop, bad cop here?
Yeah, you hear? See that?
Talk to me.
Billy said, "With all due respect, the shooter couldn't shoot good, or do you just have a hard head?"
Oh, hey, that too. Hey, that what someone said. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Yeah, I
you
got
ain't
more
seen a
than I
pic,
got a big dome.
Billy. You got to see a picture of him, bro.
Don't worry about the handsomeness of me. You know what I mean? We're talking about the head itself. You know what I mean? It's about 24 centimeters. You know?
So I have like another kind of a serious question.
Sure, sure.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I know, people always get into like, okay, well, you're a different person, you're changed, you're living, and blah blah blah. Do you still? I I mean, if that was me and somebody shot me and I lived, I wouldn't mess with the person anymore. Obviously, we're done. That friendship is over. But I wouldn't feel the need to like, okay, I forgive you and I move on and stuff because me personally,
Mhm.
I'm still really like upset sometimes about how it went down with us. You know what I mean? And it's like I'm over it, but I'm still not like I'll never be okay with it, and I'll never say, "Hey, it just was what it was," and like, no, that was some shady stuff, and it just is what it is. You know what I mean?
You don't.
I
Mhm.
know we had somebody reach out to us and say, "Hey, there was an ex-member, he got out and he's no longer part of that, and he tried to, he never apologized though. He just said, I'm a different person now. I have kids and a wife. He never said, my bad to you or Jovan or anything like that. He just, I'm a different person, so it is what it is. And I still feel like, screw you, dude. You know what I mean? Like you did us dirty a little bit, So do you have those type of feelings, or are you completely just done with everything because you almost lost your life? So maybe you see it different.
Okay. Well. Okay. Everything you're saying, I agree with you, and I I'll straight up with for me. I apologize to you and for whatever happened to you in your life, and I get you. I feel you for reals. As far as it's unfortunate that man didn't step up to the plate and apologize you or tell you, hey, you know what, by all due respect, blah 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 whatever. But that's the type of caliber individual you're dealing with. As far as for myself, I had to go deep, and when I say deep, I call it deep sea fishing. I was mad, I was angry, I mean, enraged. I'm just everything, just the betrayal, people just. But at the end of the day, it's how bad I wanted to change. And that's where I found my higher power. And as far as me having animosity towards anybody, nah. Hey, at the end of the day, it's another day at the office because that's what I signed up for, whether it was right or wrong. You know what I mean? I don't know if you've heard me talk in the past about individuals. Some of my friends, dudes that I dealt with, are in the dirt. But yeah, it's unfortunate. It was a wrong hit, this and that. But I'm here to talk about it, and at the same time, I'm able to look at situations in a different light. So what happened to the individuals that are in the dirt? That's what they signed up for. You know what I mean? That's part. It's unfortunate. It's been going on for centuries. If you think about it, if you study and look at history, it doesn't matter. Organizations here, United States, different, around the world. And if you go back into history in the past, it's the same shit, same different. It's been going on forever.
Because
So
like I said, they're like, oh, I'm a changed person. I'm not that person anymore. Okay, good for you, but stay
mhm,
over there. Just because you're a changed person and you have a family and you're not that person anymore. Okay, good for you, but just stay over there. That doesn't mean we're gonna go to lunch together. You know what I mean?
of course.
Like it just,
Well, I forgave, and that's very important. That's part of my healing. Yeah, I trigger, of course. You know what I mean? I flash
yeah,
sometimes, but
yeah.
if I'm going to sit there and dwell on it, and that's the problem with a lot of people. They dwell
No,
on
see, here's
things.
here's the thing. I
They're,
don't dwell on it and I don't lose sleep over it. I
mhm.
just don't like it when they come back around and say, "Hey, I'm a different person, so what's up?" Nothing's
Oh,
up. Like,
or I
go
got
over
you.
there, sit over there at that table. I'm gonna sit over here. Like, good for you, but we're not gonna be friends. Do you know what I'm saying? You're
Of
just
course,
go
stay in
over
your lane.
there.
I get you.
Yeah,
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 well, I'm not one to say none of that. You know what I mean? I let my actions speak. You know, I don't tell people, "Oh, I'm a changed man." I let my actions speak of my accomplishments, what I'm doing, what I went through in my life, and what I am doing today. You know.
Yeah.
But I get you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm different than her, only because I know that there's people out there that could feel the same way about me. You know, she's a civilian that never hurt anybody. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
of
So
course.
that's why she feels the way she feels. Us knowing, again, the game is the game. Um, do I hate the fact that it happened? Do I, I hate that I got involved in it altogether. I hate everything that happened, but I don't blame none of them fools because that is the inevitable outcome, and that's the point.
No, I know that he did what he had to do. Do you know what I'm saying? When he made that phone call to put the hit on me, I know that. I know that's what he had to do because he was part of that game. I get it. But if you're gonna reach out years later and say, "Hey, I'm a changed man. I'm a family guy now," this and that.
Oh, you know what?
Okay,
Hey,
and
I
you
get you.
are,
I forgot.
and
You know what? I forgot about that. See, I thought you were talking about an individual in general. Oh, I know you. I know that situation. Oh, yeah. Well,
yeah.
something like that. No, no. Hey, no, no, no. Yeah,
No, and
no.
like
I
I'm
get
saying,
you.
I don't wish him bad or anything. Like I said, he
Right.
just reaches out all these years later and doesn't even start with the like, "Hey, you know what it was like back then. We were both in the game. It is what it is. I'm
Yeah,
sorry for my wrongs. I'm a family guy now." Not
I
apology, not
get
a
you. But you know
nothing.
what? No. So you know I know I get you. I forgot about that situation. I was like, because I was trying to figure out your question, that when you're saying, okay, on something like that, no, of course you have every right to feel. But the good thing is, you say, hey, stay in your lane, homeboy. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
like
Don't,
I don't hate the person or hate
of
on his
course,
life. I just want him to stay over there.
he should
You
have
know what
been.
I mean? Like you
He
go over there. Don't reach out to us. We don't have to be friends. We're not going to be friends.
Yeah,
We're
right.
not
that's
going
the
to
thing.
fake it. Just
The
it is
vato
what
that
it is.
the vato that made the phone call, bro.
No,
That
no,
made that phone call for the other one to send the vatos to her chante that day.
no. I
He is
remember. I
out.
know the
He's out.
case. I mean,
Yeah, he's out now, and he got at me on Instagram,
right.
and Maruka was like, "Nah, fuck that." You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, no, no. That's understandable, and he wasn't showing accountability either.
yeah,
The way you explained it, and that's the big thing.
None. None at
So
all.
you know,
I don't know.
yep.
I
no,
just wondered if you felt like the same way towards people
oh
that
no,
you've
no,
been
no, no.
through in life.
I don't. I show. I have no no nothing in my heart. I said, I got a higher power, and that's what gets me through the day. Because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be. I'd be the same person. You know. So I said I had. It took me a long time. So it's very important to forgive. And like you said, yeah, like Cricket said, I don't like this. I don't like that. See, like for me, the word hate is real harsh. It's real hard, to do, because you're still holding on things. You know what I mean? When you use certain words, it's about, and all it is the way you talk and the way you conduct yourself and the words you use. Because if you're doing the same thing over and over and over, it's a retain cycle. You know what I'm saying? That's just for me. If someone wants to, have some issue, you know, I can't do nothing about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure I don't know if you heard this because I say this a lot. Listen, everyone has the choice to get on that roller coaster, right? I've been on that roller coaster too long. I refuse to get on that roller coaster now. So you
No,
want to be
yeah.
on that roller coaster? Fine. That goes in situations with relationships, friendship, whatever. You know what I mean?
Well,
It's
that's just like friendships too. Like I lost a lot of friends when I met Manuel because
yeah.
they didn't like that I was talking to some guy that just got out of jail. They're like, "Girl, what's wrong with you?" That just wasn't the type
So
of I wasn't around his type of people. They're like, "Who are you hanging out with? Who are these people?" Like they just like tripped out. And so a lot of my friends did fall off. And I had one recently reach out, and why? Because now her boyfriend did time for stuff that he did. You know what I mean? And I'm
she was
like,
judging you,
"No."
right?
Yeah, and now it's happening to her, and I'm like, "Okay, but no, well, nice to hear from you. Hello, have a nice life, but don't no, I'm okay.
Mm.
Go over there. Go over there.
Let me ask some.
I don't want to reopen that. Like, no. Mm-mm.
Right? No, I like
Yeah.
that. But did you did that now? Were you guys still communicating, or you guys she cut you off from then? or she would just judge you?
I hadn't talked to her since my son was like
Oh,
when I was pregnant, or
oh,
no,
that's
no,
that's
no, no,
that.
no, no,
Okay.
no. I had my son, and then she had her daughter, and then the fact that I was still talking to him, and she's like, "You're gonna wait, you're gonna stick around, you're gonna," and it was just a big thing, and I'm like, "Well, don't talk about my man," you know what I mean? We had a
Of
falling
course.
out, and then years later, now she's going to visit, now she's writing her man, now she's this, and now she's that, and it's like, that's why I never say never, because you never know what's gonna happen in life.
Right.
And so I'm never gonna say something about somebody because I don't know. My grandkid could be one day, or my son could be. I don't know. You never know. That's why I never say never.
No,
But
no,
then
no.
now
Hey,
that it's happened to her, and we're 40 years old, and back then 20,
damn, you're
and you want
younger
to
than me.
now she wants to reach out and
Yeah.
hey, uh,
Yeah.
how you been? I know what that's like. My baby dad went to prison. Oh, okay. Well, good for you. Have a nice life. Please don't contact me again.
All of
It
a
just
sudden, right?
Yeah, it just is what it is. I don't wish her bad. It just is what it is. But just go over there. Leave me alone. You know what I mean?
No, no. Of course. See,
Eh,
I can
yeah.
respect that. That's understandable. You know what I mean? On a situation like that, see, every situation is different. Oh yeah, it's my he asked me right now about it's the Lord. Jesus. You know, he asked me a question right
But
now.
do you put people like that too? Like, hey, look, I'm good, but just stay over there. Do you do that to certain people also?
No,
Like
no. What I
after you
do?
got out, or are
No.
you
Well,
just good with everybody?
no. I'm no, 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 no. I surround. It's about dealing with people that are fruitful. I surround myself with people that are positive. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I don't deal with people. Not saying nothing bad. I'm not gonna go to the trap house. I'm not gonna go hang around with the homies over there. You know what I mean? Gang banging. I'm not gonna put myself in those predicaments. You know,
Okay. That's
I got
good
a
to
hell of a
know.
support group.
Huh?
Yes. No, I got a hell of a support group,
Oh,
and the people that I deal with and all that. Look, I'm on here with you guys. I
and
don't
that's
get no better than this.
and you know what? Honestly, that's one of the things that I've even like my jefita doesn't want me to move back to Phoenix, right? And and she says she worries, and what I always used to respond is just that I was like, hey, it's not like them vatos are at drug practice, at clubs, at bars. That's not my life. Um, now I've gone on YouTube, so it's a little different. Now more people could have seen me, but when I was making the argument, the point was I'm gonna be a regular Joe, and regular Joes don't have problems with them fools. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna run into them vatos because them vatos are in places that I'm not gonna be.
But no, I get you. It's not about being scared or anything. It's about being smart. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
just living life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
whole
it.
different ball game. And
And
just for
to
example,
be honest,
go
there
ahead.
ain't nothing wrong with being scared, but nobody
No,
wants to.
don't. Hey, I just said that yesterday. I just said that earlier today.
Yeah,
Shit. Hey,
scared
hey,
keeps
it's
a
better.
motherfucker alive.
The saying, right? It's better than him run than him lay.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Jovan was a barrio girl. La juega, said Javier.
Oh my God, Javier. Good night. It's late.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Now that he's mentioned that comment, it's like, I know you're like a square from Delaware, right? But man, you got a lot of hood traits in you. You know what I mean?
Right? See?
Like
Told
what?
Like
What the?
the way you talk sometimes. Not I'm talking about you talking about ghetto, but just certain things that you got, man. I don't know.
Because he makes me mad and I have to defend myself. You know what I mean? I get bullied on here a lot.
Listen,
Mm,
you don't have to argue, babe. It's okay.
you know.
No, shut up. Put your
Hey,
face.
hey, you're a feisty little thing, ain't you?
Because he makes me so mad. And now that I'm getting older, my patience is just not there anymore.
Was it
You know what
ever?
I learned about that?
And he does things sometimes just to get a go at me. And then when I get mad, why do you get mad? Because like were you here on that live when he was acting like he was frozen on the screen? Like why do you do that stuff? Like you're so dumb. I
He,
swear.
he just busting your balls, man. He loves you, man. You
I
know what I mean?
know. I know. That's why I fight back with him. Because oh
Hmm.
my goodness.
But I'm gonna tell you something on the word when you talk about He got me mad. Listen, no one should, no one. You get yourself mad because you have choices. You know what I mean? Like, look, we could talk about
Mhm.
this.
I'm gonna
Domestic
get
violence.
mad, Chango, and I'm gonna punch him in his face. I'm serious right now.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you,
That's
be
my
careful. That's a
patience.
case. That's a case that you'll be on vacation. Matter of fact, I'll even look out for you.
Right?
We're gonna fight, me and my sir. Uh,
You
yeah.
know, no, but people always like, like a man will say, "Hey, yeah, well, she pissed me off. That's why I did that to her." No, she didn't piss you off. You pissed yourself off because you had a choice. You know, that's an
Yeah.
Yeah.
example. When the dudes, I'm talking about a man itself, the way he
I
conducts
know.
himself and
Sometimes
starts talking heavy,
she
and
goes,
his
Well,
head's,
she goes,
I'm not gonna do it then. I'm gonna just tell my brother that's over there, like, hey, I need you to handle a certain situation. He's
I'll
getting a
slap
little
the shit out
crazy.
of him like I'll slap the shit out of you.
Well, you're not, so calm down.
Javier said, just stay away from Chata. She will bring you down again, Cricket.
see, you see what you started, girl?
Chango got Chata. I'm good.
Yeah.
Well,
Sergio says she admitted she's old. Yeah,
whatever, Sergio.
Sergio's funny, bro.
right.
Oh, he's hilarious.
Oh, Sergio's
Freaking
out from your,
Sergio.
he's
Oh,
out
I
from
be hearing
your
some of
way.
these guys, man. They're off the chain. I love these guys.
No, they're
They
not.
come.
Don't encourage them. They're not
No,
funny. They're
sometimes
not.
sometimes I feel like I'm back in the pen. You know what I mean? Because
Right?
They're not funny. They're just,
shit, man. You should, man. The dudes, the caliber of individuals, man. It's all in fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
see, is
See,
that my brother behind you right now?
no, that's that fucking security guard trying to, needs to get
Oh,
away. Brother's gone already.
well, then you're lucky.
Uh, Mr. What was I gonna say right now? What I was about to say something and that fucker got behind me. Um,
Got you
oh,
spooked.
I was gonna say Sergio's out from your way, bro.
Oh, is he?
He's from I think he's Antioch.
Antioch? Yeah, yeah. I know where it's at. That's what's up.
Mr. G said temper short as a fuse. Getting older, said big motherfucker.
Yeah, getting.
Shit. ZG says salute to Cricket Giovanna in the chat. Chango's here too, ZG.
Oh,
Chango
hello.
in the house.
It's all right. You know what I mean? You get this is your platform. I'm just passing through.
Yeah, we need to
I'll be.
really,
Hey, I don't mind being a punching bag. For a couple minutes.
bro. I
This,
deal with
this is your
that.
chance right now, girl, Miss Wifey.
I get that every day, all day, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She just she be banging on me, bro.
I hear her.
I
What
know.
do I do to you? I'm nice to
Everybody
you. What are you talking about?
and
That,
everybody says it too that
that's,
she bullies me.
Are you serious right now?
That's not true. You got mad earlier because I told you that I grew up in Sanjo.
Because you
I
know
heard.
you
I
didn't.
heard you hating.
You know you didn't. You know you never traveled. You didn't have the type of parents. You guys packed up the van and took a little drive out. You guys didn't do those things.
You don't know.
I don't know if it's just your imagination and I don't know, fantasy or something, but it didn't happen.
He was over. He was over there with me a couple weeks ago on the
No, he
cool.
wasn't.
Yeah, I flew out there.
Remember, he took off for a minute, and you were like, "Hey,
Whatever.
okay, okay,"
Take him, please take him with you sometimes, okay?
you know.
Giovanna, and show is making you tough, said G Thoughts.
It is. It is. I'm a different person a little bit, okay? I used to be
Sergio,
nicer.
she doesn't like to admit the shit we say makes her laugh, but she can't hold that shit back, just like she can't hold nothing in her loose asshole. Con todo
Oh
respeto.
my God. You know,
That's all good, G.
I tell my mom, I'm like, Mom, these people are on another level sometimes. And then, like, if she's at work, sometimes, like, she'll listen or whatever. And she's like, Mija, why are you so mean?
Hey,
Why
bro.
are you? And then she, like, agrees with all you guys. And I'm like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hang up the phone now, Mom, because if you're really gonna agree with everybody or you're gonna laugh at me, I'm gonna hang up. She's like, no, I love you. Don't hang up. Listen to me. I just don't. Why do you do that? Why do you say that? I'm like, okay, I gotta go.
Hey, Chango, did you
I'm
see
done.
the short? Did you see that short about the loose asshole?
No.
So we're on here
My
talking,
God.
right? We're on here bullshitting, and she goes, "Why do you always gotta cuss at me and say, in your ass or in your face?" She goes, "Like earlier when we were in the car, and I said, what were you saying?" She said something like, uh, whatever the fuck she said, and I was like, I said whatever it was. I go, it's in your loose asshole, and she came in here and said that, bro, in front of all the gente, like they're not gonna grab that and run with it.
Wow. Wow.
So I made a short of it and put it out there.
Hey,
Oh my
I
God.
used to say
But it's
stuff
for
like,
every little thing. Like if we're together and I'm like, hey, put that over there. Where? Over there. You know what I mean? I'll be like, over there where it goes. It's like, yeah, in your A. Like
yeah.
everything has to like go there. Like any little thing I could say, hey, put that dirty clothes in the hamper. Where? In your A, shut your face or something. I'm like, oh my God.
I mean, there's some things that, characteristics don't change. It's like I use certain things like, what? These. What? This. What? These nuts. You know what I mean? Hey,
Yeah.
or I'll do this. I'm notorious for this on the phone, right? And then I know we're gonna hang up. So the person says, "All right, so what's up?" And I say, "Okay, hey, did you get at whatchamacallit?" And they're all serious. Yeah, yeah. And I just hang up. You know what I mean? I do that to my boy all the time. He gets tight.
I
You
do
You know
that
know
what I
to
mean?
what
my
he does to me? He says, he's always like, I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna go. And I'm like, hey, hey. And he's like, no, no, hey, hey. And we know what we're both gonna say. And he always tries to get me first. He's like, you have a closet? Hang this up. And he hangs up on me. And I'm like,
I used to do that in the
okay.
joint to her, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
She
I
used to
I'm
just
like,
get
do it in
mad.
fun.
whatever.
I don't mean no harm. You know what I mean?
She used to get
Just
mad
like I
when I'd
said.
hang up on her in there because she couldn't call me back.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Well,
I just
especially
think that it's really rude and like the
on that,
nerve.
yes.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
no.
get you.
The nerve of an inmate. The nerve of an inmate to hang up on somebody. Who does that? Like, who do you think you are, Mr. Inmate, in there, like just hanging up on somebody?
So you're
Like,
judging then?
seriously.
So you're
He
judging?
would hang up on me a couple times, and there I'm like, he did not just hang up on me.
So you
Can I
look
ask you
down
something?
upon inmates?
Were you out of pocket?
Yeah, of
No,
course she was.
no, I wasn't.
The hell?
I mean, I'm just saying.
But
Look at
the nerve.
Michael Saldana said West Side Chicano 64th Ave came out. Dang, Joanna.
Oh my God.
See? You
That's the
see?
neighborhood she grew up in,
I'm
bro.
done with you. Stop it.
Chango, once in a while I'm up in Fresno. Mi ruca's from there, he said.
Oh, okay, Fresno.
Watch out. This is probably for you, Chango. What advice do you give on encouraging someone that has a loved one into those prison politics? How do you get them to walk away?
Man, listen, that's tough because a matter of fact, I got a situation as we speak, and I mean, all you can do is encourage that person, on the cool because that person ain't gonna change. Now, once he opens that door, you know what I mean? Because it's unfortunate because you're gonna see the light. The individual's gonna see the light eventually. You know what I mean? And hopefully, it's not too late where they got something have to run something in them, or there was a bad call or whatever. You know what I mean? But all you could do is just keep encouraging them. You know what I mean? And talk to him. You know what I mean? And if he tells you that, hey, I ain't trying to hear that, bro, or whatever, then you just gotta back up. It hurts. It's gonna bother you. You're gonna be upset about it. But at the end of the day, you can only do so much, and you got to let him do him. I mean, for the most part, you know. But you eventually you're gonna see the light.
Yeah, unfortunately, if they're in the middle of it, they're probably a little bit too blind to see the truth, even if you're speaking it. So
No, of course.
you got to wait for that chink in the armor, and that's
Mm-hmm. You just
slide
got to
in.
just pick at it, pick at it.
And it'll be there. There, you trust me that there's already things in his mind that he sees as not fair, isn't right, that was wrong, stuff like that. But because it hasn't happened to him, he assumes it never will.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we
And
all were. I mean, I've said it before. I was no angel. I played the politics as well, and then when it hit me, I was surprised. So I was no angel. And when it happened, it happened. That's why I hope that we can spread the message enough to where maybe some of these kids they'll think of what our stories before they make those moves. Maybe they have a little bit more open eyes than we did.
Oh, of course, and especially now, bro. I think it's a good time now to actually get on that because so many people are leaving. Yeah. There's so much drama in all the clicas, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Or the organization. So if you ain't seen it, 9 out of 10, you're gonna get deemed. Yep. Something's gonna happen to you. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna tell you something. The positions are already filled up, and then positions are gonna be holding for a minute unless something happens to that person.
Yep.
So
absolutely, that's 100%. And it's dirty politics all the way through. I mean,
what?
I've told my story. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the vatos we whacked that night. We whacked them for supposedly getting high, and then that night we got high to celebrate whacking them. You know what I mean?
I can't believe you got high. I would have left you if I would have known that.
Well, too late now. You're stuck like Chuck.
But she was right there for all the muertes.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't. Don't do that to me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that because I didn't want to be right there. Don't do that to me.
But you were.
Don't do that to me because I didn't want to be there.
But you were.
You were there though. Not putting
doesn't mean I wanted to be there.
But you leave me for getting high.
For everything.
Priorities, Jovan.
But I appreciate you.
I'm about to leave you right now if you don't stop.
It's too late now. You're not going nowhere now. It's too late now. You didn't waste all this time to say, oh, okay, bye.
Hey,
I gotta go.
In that voice? You say it like that?
Let you tell it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still young and fresh. I could trust. I could still find out there love somewhere. Maybe somebody would want to come sweep me up. I don't know.
Listen, we're not saying that, but you're not going nowhere. You sound good. You know.
Grillo and Chango were probably good cooks and clean the celda real good. I'm the jefe. I don't cook or clean, he said.
Well, shit, don't worry about it, homie. We got something for you. I was going to say, I was a cook, you know what I mean?
Chango could cook. Microwave that ass off.
Hey, 5-star meals, you know what I mean?
Man.
Enchiladas, tamales. We were doing it, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Pasta.
Super Bowl. We had the big. Were you there for the Super Bowl one when we did the nachos on the table?
All that. Jeez. Big stuff.
Tudor got locked back up.
Yeah, I heard. Unfortunately, yeah. Even what's his name too? Wicked.
Wicked, yeah, he's in too.
Yeah.
Right on, Javier Hernandez said Geronimo. Watch out.
Wait, Tudor got back locked up?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Got all sprung on that Harley.
He's the one with that girl, right? With the biker girl?
Yeah.
He was doing good though.
When I was over there with Tutti,
What happened?
When I was over there with Tutti after, because we moved somewhere else,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he ended up going with me, over there with me too, and then we used to talk all the time, We used to work out together.
Yeah.
But those were the good old days.
Yes, they were.
Now it's just a memory. So let's talk about your. You got any problems right now that you want to talk about, Miss Wifey?
I have a lot, but we don't have time, so maybe another day. I have a lot of issues and problems, but another day, another time.
I'm a counselor. You know that, right?
I could be a life coach. I'm thinking about taking up that career, life coach. I met a life coach at work.
That's good.
And he could really talk. He was amazing.
Okay, quit bullshit. Listen, he's being serious. He's a counselor right now.
Oh, really? No, seriously, but I really did meet a life coach too.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. You know how you were talking about earlier about you do a good job as far as you said you're gonna just on the cutoff. When you're dealing with certain people like your homegirl, even though it was years, and she judged you, and then the foot's on the shoes on the other foot. I think you did good, but I think it's important for people out here, to see somebody, as far as seeing a therapist. Like you're kind of disturbed a little bit. You don't take this the wrong way. You've been through a lot of trauma.
Oh my God. Okay, no, I just don't like it when people tell me like you gotta forgive them. Like I don't care about them. I just want them to go over there and leave me
No, I
alone.
get you. Hey, what works for you ain't gonna
I'm
work for
not
me.
mad at them. I don't hate them. I just don't reach out to me. Don't come looking for me. Just go do your life. Like I'm okay. I don't want to be bothered. I got other stuff to do.
No, I understand that, but you still, maybe I recommend that you see a therapist. Somebody, because you don't want to. I don't know who you got on your team. I know you got the homie right here. You know what I mean? Going
Oh,
strong.
I
You
have
guys
my
talking.
entire family.
Okay, your family. I'm talking about someone also. That is certified. You know what I mean? I mean, just something.
You really think I need to go see a therapist?
You don't realize
I think I'm just fine.
I
you
think
know how
so.
much trauma you went through.
Hey,
What
Ropey was here.
trauma?
What's up, Ropey?
Okay, you don't think so?
I think it was a big deal. Now looking back, I'm like, oh my God, that was a really huge big deal. But at the moment, I was just kind of going through it.
Going
But
going
now
through that,
looking back, I'm like, oh my God, I was a 20-year-old kid
right?
with having a kid. People are trying to kill me. This guy's gone. I have to prove myself now to this little human being. My parents are like, they love me, but it's tough love. I have to get to work. Like now I look back and I'm like, holy crap, how come I wasn't like, crazy then? I just went through it. But now I look back, I'm like, oh my goodness, but
No, that's
it
how it
just
goes
is
for
what it
everybody.
is. It was just it was just the life that I had to go through to get to the end where we're at now. I knew that there was going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. I
No,
knew
of
that.
course,
That's why.
and I'm proud of you for reals. Like I said, I tip my hat to you. It's
Oh, well, thank
unfortunate
you.
what
I
you.
appreciate that.
No,
Mm.
these are facts. I mean, like I said, holding down homeboy and the things you had to go through, and then the struggle. Have doing things by yourself. That
Like
that's
he
that's
puts up with me
amazing.
too, though, because I'm not an easy person to put up with. You know
No,
what I
no,
mean?
I know that
I
already.
could be a
I know. I
spoiled little
already know
brat.
that. No, I already
Oh,
know
okay,
that.
okay.
That's another
Oh,
story. You know what I mean?
I didn't know you knew that. I thought, maybe you were gonna be shocked that,
No, no. Trust me. There's nothing that surprises me, especially when it comes to you. I've been watching
oh,
you guys enough, and then I
oh,
already
okay.
knew.
I thought you were gonna say, I'm shocked that you aren't that perfect, but okay.
No, you're not. Of course, I know you're not perfect. No one's perfect.
No, because I I would give him a hard time too, and I took a lot of things out on him that,
And
I
you know
didn't
what?
mean to take out on him. Like I'd be sitting at a bus stop and I'd be mad at him. He didn't like, you know what I mean? I'm like, and then he'd call me, and if I didn't answer the phone right, why didn't you answer the phone? I'm like, oh no, he didn't. I'm sitting at a bus stop in this heat, getting off a 16-hour shift, and it's like I wasn't easy to get along with sometimes
No,
either. And I was a brat too, so I give it to him
no,
too
that's
that
not
he
being a
did put
brand. No,
up
no,
with
no,
me
no.
a little bit.
On a situation like that, you're not wrong for that. Your emotion feeling that way. You're hustling your butt off, and then you're doing everything you can to make ends meet. 16 hour shift. Come on, that's unheard of. Come
Yeah,
on, man.
and then he's calling me, asking me where the check is. Do you feel me? Do you
Okay,
feel
on
me
that,
now?
yeah, of course, I hear you. I hear you. I look,
Okay, thank you.
I get you.
Yeah.
Remember, I was there. I was there.
Yeah, you
I
saw
would
me.
hear. I hear when
Rules broke.
I hear when the check bounce. It's
Yeah,
we're checking the lock. We're checking the lockbox. We're
I couldn't
checking
even pay my
Western
gambling
Union, and
debts.
it's like, you know,
You couldn't pay your what?
My gambling debts.
yeah, the
Oh,
gambling debt,
this
and
freaking
everything else.
guy.
You know
I
what I mean?
swear, really the nerve. For real.
Hey, bro, I heard you say that the other day. I was dying, bro. She got tight, but I was gonna jump on there and start talking. I said, nah, I'm gonna stay in my lane. You know what I mean?
No,
Right.
I don't know, like the way you said, like I don't think I need to go see a counselor or anything. Like I'm over that. I just
No, I'm
if
saying
people
it's
are gonna come back in my life or from the past because, then eventually they got turned on and that's fine. It's all fine and dandy. I just
No. I
just don't want to
recommend
be
it.
a part of that. Like, you don't have to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean?
Real quick. Big motherfucker said, "Oh hell no!" Here she goes with her baboso life coach.
He was a life coach, big guy. So don't discredit him.
Life coach or nada. Jovan V8 dejar loco a Chango. No te agüites, Chango. Daniel says somebody finally told her she's disturbed.
Oh, ever.
You did admit it.
Jovan don't need therapy. She's from the barrio.
No, my God.
I told you. I see. A lot of people notice that.
Save you a lot of time in feria. Estás loca. Oh, now I know. Choco Loco is her alter ego.
Oh,
Choco Loco.
You guys. Thank you, Chrissy. I am a hoot. Thank you.
Mr. G. Javier or a burrito, LOL. Esta ruca es más pedorra que la...
What? Okay, well, it's not that funny. It's not that funny.
God damn.
Oh,
these freaking people. I tell you.
Oh my goodness.
I tell you.
Hey, my neighbor next door told me to shut up because I'm yelling too loud.
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
no, I'm just messing around.
Oh my. In the celda. Man.
That is a good one, man.
I told you I bought a house, huh, bro?
Mm-hmm. I'm proud of you, bro. That's good, man. That's what it's about. Hey, I noticed, right? You made a comment earlier. You guys are together right now?
No, she's in Phoenix, bro.
Oh, yeah. Okay, because I heard she said, I thought she made a comment earlier. I didn't want to say anything, you know?
So
I don't know the rules, bro.
No, it's good. So when I started the nonprofit, we decided that it was probably best if we were in Phoenix because, it's hard to run something from way out here. You know what I mean? Like, so we were going to move back. She happened to be visiting family back home at that time. And she was staying out there for a couple months to help. And she had got a job and she really liked it. And I was like, well, hey, why don't you just stay? I'm going to move back in a couple months anyway, as soon as I can get everything set up. In the meantime, I can't just leave. Like I said, like we got the chante, mortgage, all that, the bills. So I can't just leave the job and, like that. So we ended up getting basically stuck, separated because things didn't work out the way I had hoped. And we're still working towards it. But I just told her now she's going to come home and we're going to work for it together. And then as soon as we can, we'll move back to Phoenix. But we're not going to stay separated. She's already been out there, bro, like a year and a half.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, we visit each other every like 2-3 months, but every time we leave each other, it's really hard because it's like, it's like, why are we putting ourselves through this if we don't have to?
No, well, it gets greater later. I mean,
yeah.
Like you said, the mortgage and what's going on over there,
Yeah. So, I mean, we had it set up. Our son was gonna take over the payment, him and his uncle, and we'd help from out there, but I can't. He's not ready. He's not ready.
Well, how about also renting it out? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll figure it out.
The options. Yeah.
Well, as soon as we have a better, once I can either transfer my job out there or find something out there equivalent to what I got here, then I'm rolling. You know what I mean? Then we'll get out of here. But until then, I mean, I can't just make that type of just drop this, go over there, and just hope. You know what I mean?
No, you can't. I mean, not right now. And the way everything's going
and everything, but that's not money for us. That's money for what we're wanting to do. So
of course,
it is what it is. Jojo said, "When's the sleepover, Grillo?" He said, "The best year and a half, I bet."
I thought I was gonna laugh, but I didn't want to interrupt you when I seen that.
Jojo AZ.
Oh wow!
Orale, Jojo. Yule.
Oh wow!
Jojo, we got Chango.
That's how we're feeling. That's how we're feeling, Jojo. Really?
I'm sure Jojo's talked to you before, right?
To me?
On the other channels or anything?
I don't know, bro. To be honest with you, I don't. No.
Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah.
Unless he said Cubo Chango. Mr. G said, what's worth with Kansas City, bro? What's worth?
What's worth with the
What's
Kansas City, bro?
worse?
What's worse? Oh, what's worse? Probably right.
I don't know. What's worse with Kansas City, bro?
Oh no.
I do have family in Kansas City, you guys. You know that.
Yeah, I grew up in Kansas City.
No, you didn't. But I do.
Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? There it is. Homeboy picked it up. Oh,
I don't know.
What's wrong with Kansas City, bro? I don't know. There's nothing wrong with Kansas City. I know someone that just moved out there because they had a better job offer, and higher pay and all that. And they were
my dad's uncle lives out there.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up out there.
Shut your face. No, you didn't.
Okay, Jojo, I said mine, bro.
Kansas City, Missouri, or Kansas City, Kansas? Watch out.
I know the hurricanes, tornadoes, excuse me.
Well, watch out. John Salviejo Jr. said, "Cubole carnal from Salas, Califas."
Okay. Sending you back,
We got Chango on here, originally from San Jo. Kansas City was good money when I was out
there. I'm still from San Jo. That don't stop, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. How does it feel when you go back to visit?
Man, bro. Man, like the first time I went over there, bro, man, I broke down, bro. I was like crying and everything, bro. I was emotional. Matter of fact, when I was going through the states, right, and I stopped, through the state, the opening from California.
Yeah.
And the lady tells me, you have to say, you have any fruit or anything.
Yeah.
And she said, you have any fruit? I said, no. You have anything to say? I said, no. She said, well, welcome to California. And I said, what did you say? She said, welcome to California. She was, are you all right? I said, no, I just wanted to hear it again. You know what I mean?
I would have been like, I don't need to repeat myself, sir. Well, you heard me.
I know. You're a tough cookie. Not everybody's hardcore as hardcore as you. You know what I mean? Let's see if the more I stay on here, maybe you start humbling yourself a little more. You know what I mean? Because, man, you're a tough cookie, man.
It's an inside joke with Choco Loco, said Mr. G. Manuel Unsueta said, tapping in, Big Cricket. What's up, brother? Appreciate you tapping in. Yeah, man. When I the first time I went back to Phoenix to visit, first of all, it looked so fucking different, bro. It's a lot. Like it's it's a lot more populated. It feels like, you know what I mean? The traffic, la madre. But still, anyway, aside from that, the nostalgia, bro, is like everything you see. Like I just remember, like the street, you know what I'm saying? Like everything.
Of course,
I
get
great.
You. My city is as big as your city. Kind of. You know what I mean? So when I get you. The emotions. just the, and then
they had 100 people in it too.
Huh? At one time, I come from a little town.
Oh yeah. See, I come from the big city. I was in Phoenix.
Oh, I thought you come from from California.
No, that's where my ancestors went through.
I thought you were originally from that state. You know what I mean?
Oh no, but that's like my second home. It's like my second. It's like
because I've heard you talk about this homeboy or that homeboy. You know what I mean? So I was like, how did she know them? You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know no homeboys. I don't know.
I don't know that. But we'll just keep that on the wraps then. You know what I mean? I just heard you talk. I'm a good listener. No judgment. No, but I get you, Cricket, man. But I'll be honest, when I met, I ain't seen homeboys. My homeboy Color.
Yeah.
And I ain't seen him, and then we seen each other, bro. I seen some of my homeboys, Pablo, and shout out to them, and my cousin Dona. And it was just like a hell of a feeling. You know what I mean? My family members. It's just like and then like you said, like when I know how you guys feel when you said going in there and then being there for a couple days or a couple weeks or whatever it be, and then when you have to come back, it's like, damn, man, it's just like it's a emotional wreck, basically. You know what I mean? And it's but it's all good. You know what I mean? Because it's just me and my people. Quick. I mean, a lot of homeboys. You know what I mean? That stood by me. You know what I mean? Still on my side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing but love. Like when you made a comment earlier about, oh well, dealing with people. I've been dealing with these people since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they do their thing. You know what I mean? And dip and dab, meaning as far as they do a little alcohol, do a little a little marijuana, but that's their thing. You know what I mean? That's not for me. You know what I mean? They respect that, and I respect them. You know what I mean? But there's no judgment.
I'm good in my body. When I go there, that's why.
I go, hey, listen, I go to my city, bro. Shut your mouth. It's like, what's up? You know what I mean?
Krusty said Giovanni's from East Los and Grillo grew up there. I did.
No, he didn't, Krusty. You got that mixed up.
Hey, oh, what's up, Krusty? You know what I mean?
Jacob Montejano said, what's good, homies? Jojo said 27th Ave isn't big city, Jovan.
Okay, well, first of all, I was never from 27th Ave. That's offending me now. Thank you very much.
64th, brother, remember.
What?
64th Ave. That's what
How
you...
dare he put me in 27th Ave? You know what that is right now? That's the Blade.
What's the home of the Rodney King beating? Oh, is that Kansas City?
Is it? I don't know.
Oh, no, that's Cali, right? Rodney King. I was thinking of Martin Luther King. Rodney King got beat up in Cali, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Carnal, where are you all from? I'm originally from a barrio called Tolleson on the west side of Phoenix, Arizona.
West side? West side?
The homie that's right here, that's Chango. He's originally from
the west side?
San Jose, California. Is it the west side too, bro?
Yeah. You know what I mean? I want to set trip that VHS gang, but that's
the old Jews coming out.
Oh my goodness!
I figure the wife is gonna have hood.
Oh my god!
And just so you know, John, I am ex M from Arizona, and he is ex Nuestra Familia from Califas, and we both speak up against gangs and prison gangs in general.
And how?
And we hope that spreading the word of our stories and every story of all the carnales that have walked away because of betrayal or whatever the situation will inevitably get some of these kids to think twice before they take those steps.
And how? All right, Krusty, I sent mine to you, bro. Yeah.
Jojo said 64th was middle class, north of Camelback only.
Jojo, you don't know. You don't know.
Rodney King was LA, said G Thoughts. Yeah. Yeah.
When did that happen?
What, Rodney
in the 90s?
King? Yep, 92, right?
Yep, 92.
Yeah. Then they had the riots, the Rodney King riots.
I don't remember that. I was like 9.
Then he went and smoked more crack.
Mm-hmm. Nah, you couldn't have been 9. You're already in high school.
No, I wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
I was a youngin'.
And like you said, you still look young.
She don't look young like me.
I was gonna say that right now. I was
gonna
get the word out of my mouth, bro.
What?
You still look good, man.
Look at that.
Don't tell him that.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, like we say, right? No homo, right? If I was a ruca, a woman, I'd get with him in a heartbeat. But he's already a chick. You know what I mean?
No, you know what though? I show his picture around, and they're like, "He looks old when he was younger." I'm like, I know, but no, they don't believe me, and I can't tell. I can't tell those people to come online and say that because they don't know that.
Look at that,
bro. What I do.
I'm
but
15 right there. I still look.
And like you look old, buddy. You look old.
I look just like that right now. 15.
You look like you just crossed over.
Oh, what did you do? You put a thing on there right now? You put a picture on there?
Yeah.
Oh, let me see.
I was 15 right there. And then 23. 23. Your bird.
Oh yeah, see, man, you still look, man. Look at that.
Same thing.
Come on, man. The only thing, look at that. Come on, man.
Look at what? What are you looking at? That
The only difference is he has hair. He has shorter hair now.
And I took the tattoo off my eye.
Yep. Look at that.
Oh no. Okay.
And look at his goatee.
I'm not gonna look like the bad guy. I'm not gonna be mean to you right now. I'm not gonna do that to you. So I'm gonna just not say anything at all.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. I've been on your side, but guess what? You're not gonna win this one.
I'm not even gonna say that. No, I'm not even gonna say nothing because
my
son is 20 and he tries to say that he looks around the same age as my son, and he knows that's a lie. He knows it.
What, the devil's a lie?
I appreciate that, Jojo. He says some people speak against it for money and views. These vatos do it from the cora.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Appreciate you guys that. Definitely do, for real.
Francisco, what's up, brother? Familia y Big 2-3 y Giovanni Chango, he said. Cubole.
Oh, hello, Francisco.
White Fence making herself younger, said Sergio.
First of all, Sergio, I am. Thank you very much.
What is that? Hold on real quick. Giovanni, did you go to Mensendic? Pendejo, cortatela, güey.
Yeah, I was gonna say, come on, bro. Let's keep it.
What is that?
Let's keep it PG, bro.
Yeah. John Saviejo said, "That's right, carnal. I'm an ex-norteño and I have 8 kids, and I'm teaching them that gangbanging is not the way of life because they aren't there for you when you're locked up." Absolutely, they're not.
That's right. That's right, John. You know what I mean? Saludos, bro.
Sometimes your family's not even there for you when you get locked up.
Yep.
Sometimes your girl's not there for you. Your kids aren't there for you. Sometimes it's just a lonely little place to be.
Yep. True. Sometimes you wait extra weeks for money.
Mm-hmm.
Marty and Anna Murillos, you guys have a good night. I'm out. Orale. Appreciate you.
Good night, guys. Thank you.
Have a good night. Orale, Chango wants to take the... What the... From the Georgia. 15 going on 35, Sergio.
Yep. Another one.
I did not look 35 in my picture, Sergio.
Look, Jojo said that vato gets younger as he ages.
Oh my God.
Chango, you ever lived in G-Town? Said Francisco.
I sure didn't. You know?
No. He's from Califas, Northern Cali. Jojo AZ said he always brings up the tattoo, but you can't even see it. You can't see it on there? I just think that's what made me look older back then.
I think your receding hairline is making you look older.
Your fucking ass.
Oh my God. See what I mean?
All right, CMZ.
We beat 2-3, Jovan. You know. Dang hater.
I don't know. I don't know, Krusty. I don't know. I don't know anymore, Krust. I don't know.
That's the school on 67th, he said. Which one? Mensendic? No way.
What?
That ain't no damn school on 67th.
No, I went to a high school. Like a real high school.
What, in Los Angeles? In Los Angeles?
No, in Phoenix.
She went to Trevor Brown. What middle school did you go to?
I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, be careful because next you know your picture's gonna be posted. You know.
I put a picture right
here. I've already given a lot of myself on here, so nope, I'm not. Nope, you guys don't get my middle school.
Said, dang hater Jay, you on the hater mode.
First of all, Francisco, it's because everybody's getting me all razzle-dazzled in here tonight. I was trying to have a good night, but you know.
Francisco said it's a school too. What the hell kind of school they call that? Send Mensendic.
Is it a charter school?
No.
It's a fucked up name.
No.
Jojo and Francisco.
Carlos. Why did you guys hear about that? I've never heard about that.
I mean, 63rd, they said. It's on 63rd.
Yeah.
63rd?
And what? John Saviajo said, gracias, and I agree with your lady about your family and kids aren't there for you when you're locked up. Yeah. Luckily, my boy was, and she and her and my boy were. But yeah, not everybody. Most people don't get that luxury.
Yeah. Be thankful, man. Blessed.
Sometimes at the beginning, you'll have your family members, they're just all in it. They'll write you, they'll visit you, but then life goes on. The
I got
visits
a
stop
question for you.
coming, the letters stop coming, and then by the time you know it, they're busy, they couldn't come. It happens.
Javier said her middle school was in Tijuana.
Oh, you're a mojo?
No. First of all, okay, no. No.
He said mojo.
First of all, I've never even been to Mexico. Okay, thank you very much.
Sergio said
I've
that's a weird
I've
ass
never
school.
been outside of this country. Thank you
Do
very
you
much.
do you know do you know Spanish?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
Spanish.
okay.
Not I don't speak it great, but
You understand it?
um sometimes if somebody's talking too fast or like certain words, I'm like, wait, what does that mean? And the problem that I have is I try to take English words and put it like if it's a Spanish word, like add a letter to it, and it doesn't
Like
make sense. And
I got
so
you. I
yeah,
got
but I know enough to like I can hold a conversation and I can like we can understand each other. I'm not, I can't read or write it, but and I know I sound crazy when I speak it, but I don't care. Like I'm gonna just
let
talk.
me let me get a bar.
No,
Okay.
no.
You know what I mean? So when me and Cricket
I
start
can't be
talking
put
right
on
now,
the spot like that.
so me and Cricket start talking, you're not gonna understand what we're talking about?
No, I will.
Oh, okay, then forget it then.
No, I will. I think I sound stupid when I speak it, but I do anyways because I'm not. That's the only way you're gonna learn.
Right.
But my parents, they didn't speak. Like my dad doesn't speak Spanish. My mom, she knew a little bit of Spanish because when she was working, at a restaurant, but she went to school for 2 years to like perfect her Spanish and read it and write it because her job paid her more for that.
Oh, of course, man. That's what's up.
So, but it's not in it was never in my household, so we kind of like had to like learn because we learned, but my dad, like I said, he
Yeah,
doesn't he doesn't
I
speak
get an
it.
extra pay raise for being bilingual.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
see,
know,
there you go.
I got a question for you because you made a comment about people being incarcerated, and the family leaves and all that. And did you have any problems like when your situation when you ended up going to jail, doing time with us? And did you have anybody that ostracized you, or excuse me, like cut you off, or they talk other than your homegirls? Any family members like, what are you doing?
Actually, no, my family was there for me
Supported. Oh, that
1,000%.
man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
My
Okay.
my sister, like, there's nothing I won't do for my sister, and I don't give her as much credit as I should. But I do tell her I love her all the time, and that's why I'm so good to my
Shame on
nephews
you.
because my
Shame on you.
sister. No, 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 I'm good to her. She knows that I love her.
But
But
there's that but. I
her
hear that but.
no, no, no. When I was working graveyard shift, I would work, 11 to 7. I would have to take 2 buses. I would walk home and, get there just in time to send my son off to school and he would go, to the bus. And then I'd, stay up for a little bit and I'd go to sleep. My sister would make sure that she was at that bus stop when he got off of school. She would pick him up from the bus stop, make sure he had lunch. She would get my uniform ready. She would, sometimes pack my lunch. She was like my partner, you know what I mean?
Of course.
And she did that for me, and she was always there for me. My mom, they always helped me. They were always just there and supportive. When I put my son into football, of course, I'm always working. So my mom was like the
The
in charge
backbone.
of like the what do you call those parents that are like the
Little league mom or something.
yeah, she was like the mom of like in charge of like everything, and she was there for my son to do, the football and the soccer and stuff. And they completely supported me. And my parents and nobody in my family ever what?
No, go ahead.
Oh,
No, go ahead. I'm not
oh,
laughing at
no,
you. I'm sorry.
nobody
No,
ever
you're good.
nobody ever talked bad about Manuel. They wouldn't do that even though they knew his situation. So that's when I found out that friends didn't matter. Friends To me, at that point, we're
well, I'm gonna tell
whatever.
you something. I'm gonna have to give you another compliment. I mean, that's a hell. You're a story of in itself. Look at what you just said. You took two, taking the bus. Making ends meet, making it happen. So again, man, that's extraordinary.
And sometimes when I was mad at Manuel, I wouldn't answer my phone, like if we were fighting, and he would call my mom's phone. I'd be like, "Don't answer it, Mom, because he's, we're fighting right now." She'd answer it. She's like, "I'm not gonna not answer it,"
So
and I'm like,
do you guys still fight?
"No,
That's good.
not really."
Rarely.
It seems like you're the firecracker. I think you're the one that's always instigating.
Usually, I just slap the shit out of her and she'll shut the fuck up.
Shut up! No, you don't. No, you
For
don't.
some reason, bro, I just don't believe that, bro. I just, I mean, I don't see, Hey, you know why I was laughing? You know why I was laughing?
We're gonna go to the store when I come back out there, okay?
So, my
Okay.
niece is like in love with him. She just follows him and talks to him and just always is asking for him. But I know there's always that saying, like, friends come and go or whatever. But really, like, I lost all my friends. And then when he walked away, we really didn't have anybody but each other and my family. So
you guys were able to
it
bond
was
even more,
a
right?
reality check,
Yeah. No, I get you, man. That's trust me, I know the feeling.
But you know what, though? Now that we're doing this, we've met new friends, better friends. We've met some of the best people doing, doing this channel. I mean, I've met some of the greatest people off this live. And I'm just like, oh my God, where have you been all my life? You know what I mean? Like, they're just the best of people, for real.
I get you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Saludos from Maywood, Califas.
Oh, Maywood, okay.
I grew up right there.
Hey, I was laughing at this comment. I wasn't laughing at you. Look at this comment right here.
Which one?
That's funny.
Certain words with more than 2 syllables she has trouble with in any language.
Okay, Sergio.
Sergio, I love Sergio. I love Sergio.
Hey,
no, look what he said too.
Giovanna's a foreigner.
Okay, you are. That's where you're at right now. AP.
Francisco said she forgot Spanish. Ask her to say piñata.
Well, I just thought that if you're talking in English and it's a Spanish word, don't you say it in English?
Did you see that short, Chango?
Uh-huh.
You haven't seen none of the shorts, huh? That one.
Shorts?
The little like 1 minute videos that you put that are on here. They're just little 1 minute videos.
No, we're talking in English, and I happen to say piñata because we're speaking in English. So when you're talking in English, don't you say it in English?
So I cut her. I'm like, really? The panada? Did you eat your pastel with your panada? And we start.
I thought she was talking about a pastel,
And we start clowning about it, but she's like, well, we're speaking English. But that's not a fucking English word. Like, you don't say a Spanish word in English.
I do. When I'm talking in English, I'm usually talking in English.
No, you know what I was laughing at, bro? This homeboy right here. I don't know if you said it already. He said Chango knew I used the word, and then it was out of her league. So Chango changed it quick.
Which word? Where?
What a word!
Sergio.
Oh, I see it. LOL. Chango knew ostracized was way out of her league, so he changed it quick.
Okay, Sergio, good night. Aren't you at work? Shouldn't you be working? Aren't you on the clock or something, sir?
Hey, man, he's on his break,
Jojo
man. Give him a break.
No, he's not on his break. He needs to go to work.
He might be flexible.
The only English word she could say was no because it's the same in Spanish.
Okay, Jojo. You too. Good night.
Michael Saldana said, Westside Chicano was off of 63rd and 67th between Osborne and Thomas. Playboy, the homie, was from there. Yeah, Jovan's from there. She grew up on 63rd.
I am not from there. I've never hung out with those people. I don't know those people. Okay,
but
I'm not from there. Stop it.
Okay, the house you grew up in was on 63rd and Cherry Lynn. It's fucking 2 blocks from Thomas and 63rd Avenue.
Okay, first of all, you don't have to put my whole business out there like that.
And your grandma's was on 3 blocks later.
Okay, but just because we were there don't mean we knew them, don't mean we hung out with them. I didn't hang out with any of those girls in the neighborhood. I didn't hang out with any of the guys in the neighborhood or date them at that. So don't do that.
Still your neighborhood. Buenas noches, carnales and misses. You all have a blessed evening, said San Salviajo. Thank you, brother. You too.
Good night.
Michael, that's right, said Jojo. Talking about Menson Dick. LOL, Chango, everything.
What the heck is that?
Oh, fucking Sergio. Eric Lerma said, Kiwo Cricket and Jovan, what's up, brother? She's a whitewashed mojado, said Jojo AZ.
Oh my god.
Sergio said, Como que no? They fight publicly on here, LOL. Yes, Giovanna's quite an introspective journey, said Geronimo.
Yeah. Thank you, Geronimo. I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen that, Chango?
Did he hang up?
Let me see. Am I right here?
Hold on.
I was not throwing up a gang sign. I was putting the number 2 up to show that I was 2 months pregnant. I have never thrown up a gang sign in my life.
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. No, what happened was I got a call, right?
Oh.
And then I heard it was a funny noise was going. And I'm like, what's going on here, man? What's up with these iPhones? iPhone's supposed to be the good phone, you know?
Yeah, I don't got the iPhone.
You're not on that WhatsApp, are you?
Oh, that's you know what? That's exactly what happened. And I switched it. Yep. That's exactly what happened. Yeah. Someone called me on the WhatsApp app. You know?
Oh my God.
Why do you say that?
Nothing. It's just, you know.
She was clowning because all the paisas use that.
Well, I'm paisa, you know. You know, I'm más mojado de la chingada. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Look, right. Said friends will turn on you without you even knowing. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you know, it was hard because I had my friends from childhood, you know, 3rd grade all the way to high school. And I lost them because of who I chose to be with. And then when me and him got together, I was introduced to a whole nother set of friends, you know, his friends' wives, and we became very close, and our kids got close. Well, not our kids, but I got close to their kids. And then when he walked away, they were no longer in my life. So I'm like, oh my goodness. But the people that were there the whole entire way was my family.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too alone, but it's crazy, like the set of people that, you know, we went through.
No, I get you. Trust me. You know what I mean? Same shit, different smell, you know?
Yeah.
Jojo said that's why he asked if you went to Menson Dick, because that's where all the ESL kids went.
Okay, no, I didn't go to ESL. Thank you very much.
You sound kind of educated a little bit, just, you know.
Paul 321 said, "What's up from New Mexico?"
Like a little smart.
Well, you said it. You said it yourself. You said it right on the money.
Okay, thank you.
A little bit. I don't want to, you know. I don't want to get on your bad side.
Saludos a todos from Denver. I grew up in Denver.
Shut up. Just read the comment. You don't have to say anything after.
Shut your ass up. She throwing up B23.
I wasn't throwing up anything. I have never in my life thrown up a gang sign, nor would I know how.
Jojo
AC.
He said, "Do you call Paco from that phone?" Chita said, Giovanna was like, "Hell no. I'm not dating a cholo. They're not dangerous enough. I need a mafioso."
It's funny, Jojo. Funny.
What happened? What did Jojo say?
He said,
about home?
About homeboy, you know?
Yeah.
He's talking about me or you?
You.
Yeah, you know?
Listen, that ain't us. We don't mess with that.
Yeah, I see that. You know?
Giovanna was like, "Hell no, I'm not dating a cholo. They're not dangerous enough. I need a mafioso." Hi, Cricket, she said.
Hey,
that's what's crazy. She
said, here, "Where do I sign? Where do I sign?"
Yeah, she sits here. I didn't date those losers, the cholos with the dickies. And then she comes and visits me in the county jail and starts crying when I don't.
I didn't. And that's why now in life I say never say never. Because see, I always said that my whole life, never. And then look at. You know?
Yeah. Ándale, cabrona.
Do it again, right?
Mr. G said, obviously they were not your real friends if they can just leave at the drop of the dime. That's the whole
Obviously,
point.
yeah. Obviously, yeah. They were my friends all the way from like third grade all the way till we graduated, and they just didn't. They just were like, "You're talking to who? And what's his name? And he just got out of jail. What's wrong with?" Like they just were really. Uh, they didn't like it, and I'm like, "You're not dating him. I am." But they just. It just was what it was, and it was okay for me because I didn't care to lose him. I was in love with him, and I'm not gonna choose them over him because he's the guy I want to be with, obviously. So
Yeah. They just had never seen me. They would understand then.
okay, well, no, not make it about you, okay? Just
SM
stop.
Max said, Cricket's been to Riverside. Yeah, I grew up there, bro.
That's not Riverside. That was a Rio Grande that you crossed. It was not Riverside. I don't know what your mom told you, but no.
Chita said, only a little bitty smart. Giovanna, that number 2 is a disguise for Westside Chicano 64.
It is not. I can promise you it was not. It
Look at
was
Yvonne.
not.
She said, why is it that people who speak Spanish will speak to a person who doesn't? And when they say, I don't speak Spanish, they speak real slow, like we're going to understand any better.
Yeah, I know. I know, right?
Eric Lerma, I'm good, bro. At the pad on this live. Hope all is well your way. What's up?
You know what I don't get either is like I could have a whole conversation with somebody in English, and then right when we're about to finish the conversation, they say something in Spanish towards the end, and I'm like, no, and it won't be like a Mexican person, it'll be like a white or a black person.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm talking to them in English, just talking, and then they'll come out with like try to say a Spanish word, and I'm like,
Hey,
what'd you say?
what was that? Who was it that? Where were we when that dude spoke to you in
So no,
Spanish?
we were at the gas station.
Yeah.
And it was a black guy at the register, and my nephew was with me, and I'm getting drinks, and I'm like, oh, are you open? And he's like, yeah, I'm open. Come over here. And I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, we have these 2 drinks and this, not like we're having a whole conversation. And then I was like, oh, here's my card. And he's like, no, you put it in over here. And I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't see the little pin pad. And then so I put in my pin and everything, and he's like, so do you want a bolsa? And I'm like, oh, what? And he's like, a bolsa. And I'm like, oh, a bag? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take a bag. But we just had a whole conversation in English. So why did he do that? I'm like, okay, you know what? He's just ignorant. I don't know. Just give me the dang bolsa and I'll be on my way. Like it was just weird.
You know what I
You
thought
know
when
what I
you
mean?
said that right now? I thought you were talking about one of them juices, them drinks.
Oh,
with the little bolitas inside, the little balls inside.
But like,
yeah, what are those called, babe?
The bobas.
Tomato, tomato.
But like, is that weird? I mean, am I wrong for thinking like, what's wrong with this guy? Why would he
not
say
saying
that?
you're wrong, but you just gotta, roll with the punches. You don't have to. You know what I mean?
But I'm looking at him like, dude, we just had a whole conversation in English.
See, that's why when I came on, I was say I was gonna talk no Spanish. I already know how you get down, so I start talking English, and then you don't understand what I'm talking about, and then you criticize me and tell me that I'm a smart guy. So I don't know what to do. I don't know how I gotta, do I go high? Do I go low? Do I talk Chinese? I don't know.
In the middle, just in the middle somewhere. Just somewhere.
Yeah, I was like, help a Mexican out. You know what I mean?
Sergio said, usually if you clap out the syllables of the big word, she does okay. I'll give her that much credit.
Okay, well.
AP said, because you look like Giovanna from Oaxaca. It's all good.
No, I don't.
Oh, that is funny.
It's okay. You're pretty.
You know what? No, seriously, speaking to that happened to me and my dad today.
What? You see, you got a compliment right there.
No, after we went to breakfast, we went to Sam's Club. Huh?
He was talking to me.
Oh, sorry. No, I didn't hear you. My phone almost fell.
Chango said, you got a compliment. I said, no, he's talking to me.
I guess you didn't catch it.
Or Chita said, it's okay, you're pretty.
Oh, I know, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
He's not talking to you. No, so Listen,
Wait,
today,
what happened with your
me and
dad?
my dad went to breakfast. We went to Sam's Club after. We're checking out. We're talking to the guy. He's like, "Oh, make sure you renew your membership, in August. It's up." We're like, "Yeah, we'll get it. Do you want to do it now?" No. Again, a whole conversation. We're about to leave, and he's like, "Buenos dias." And I'm like, "Why?" And my dad's like, "Why do you say buenos dias? Because we're Mexican?" He's like, "If the idiot only knew, I don't even speak Spanish." And he's like, "Why do they do that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I don't know."
I get you on that for reals. Hey,
Like,
where I
it's
live at,
just
right?
weird. Is it me or is it
No,
just
no, no, no.
that's
Listen,
weird, right?
listen. Look at they racial profile. Look, I'm in a little town, right? And there's nothing but white folks. I'm loved, I'm respected, and all that. But once in a while, this is what irks me sometimes. Since we're talking about that, people think because I look Mexican that they think they could just start talking Spanish to me. They're like you don't know Spanish. I mean, you don't care too much about it. So there's been times where like they start talking Spanish to me, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, I don't know Spanish. You know what I mean? So I bust their balls. You know what I mean? I said, what are you racial profiling? Because and they get embarrassed. You know what I mean? But hey, listen, I met some people over here. It's way out. It's mad crazy. One time I went to the Marqueta, right? And all of a sudden, there were some white kids, and they're in line in front of me, and he started talking fluently. He talks Spanish better than me. And then I was like, what the hey, bro, how did you learn how to speak Spanish? He goes, oh, I went to school. I was like, okay. I said, what school do you go to? You know what I mean? In Mexico? Anyhow, back to you about,
Right.
your non-speaking Spanish.
Big motherfucker said
No,
it's called
I
Spanglish,
just
Jovan. Come on now. You're from Phoenix. Stop acting like you grew up in Alaska.
no, big guy. It's when if a Mexican were to do it, I wouldn't be like, okay, whatever, because we're talking back. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's Spanglish. But when a white person or a black person does it to me, it's like, why?
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
No, this is
I
like
feel you.
black and white people that I'm coming across. I'm like, we just had and then they can't speak Spanish. So
Yeah.
they
Like that,
try
right?
to, they
The
sound
dude that asked,
stupid when they say it. They sound
dude
stupid
that,
when they say it.
dude that asked
No,
her.
I wouldn't care if a Mexican told me that, like, hey, you want a bolsa? I'd be like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, of
Hey,
course we're gonna speak
you got that?
Spanglish.
You got it good too. You talk it good. You sound like a straight mojo for
Oh
real.
my
Straight
God.
mojada.
Yeah.
No, I just think it's weird when like a white person or a black
No,
person
I
do
get
that
you.
to me. It's
Yeah,
it's just weird, and I'm like, why is this happening a lot to me lately? It's just weird.
yeah.
I
I
don't
tell you
know.
right now, you're a ball of laughs, so man. Sometimes I be sitting here, man. I'm like, this woman's lost her damn mind. You know what I
Right.
mean? You make the show.
And,
You know what I
and
mean?
he doesn't even pay me for it.
I
He
wouldn't go
doesn't
that
even
far,
he
bro.
doesn't even give me half for this live.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the Pachuco and the Loca show. You know what I mean?
You want 35 cents?
Yeah, I don't even get my 35 cents.
Come on, stop it.
Right.
You know?
You should see
Mm-hmm.
how
I'm not going for that.
you should see my Cash App, bro.
I was gonna say, yeah, shit. Yeah, I know at the end of the year you have to pay taxes on it. That's how much you
Yeah,
should,
damn. Try to
shit.
tell you.
Mm-hmm. Let you tell it.
It's my whole
Remember, we're in the
paycheck.
no lie zone right now.
It ain't even the YouTube. It's the paycheck going her way.
Oh.
Wow.
Watch out. Big motherfucker said, "Oh, I get it." Like when the older white people come into the store and say "Hola."
Yeah, it's stuff like that. Like I said, if if it was a Mexican person and we're going back and forth Spanglish, cool. I don't mind. I don't care. But like if you can't even speak it and we're having a conversation in English, why are you even trying to speak to me in Spanish if you can't? You know?
Chapatin said this, that
Oh,
motherfucker Chango, he left
oh.
me hanging when he was supposed to put up the dukes.
What's up, the docs? Man, man, bro. I've been, doing my thing. I've been in training for you. You know what I mean? I've been doing a lot of burpees.
Orale,
Because
bro.
Goodness.
you know,
I ain't done burpees
I
in
heard,
forever.
I heard about you're a knockout artist. You know what I mean? So I had to make choices, either work out or just run. You know what I mean? The
Oh
doctor.
my goodness.
You
It's
know.
happening because as you age, you're getting darker, so the Oaxacaña is in you is coming out more.
Oh my God, Sergio.
What's up,
Just
Chuck?
because you're light-skinned, Sergio.
Skinned?
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 Is that a word? Skinned?
Hey, Chango,
Hmm?
you still working out?
Yes.
Man,
See? He's working out. Why aren't you working out?
I couldn't hang, bro. I got out. They started showing me McDonald's and all this other stuff, and
Yeah,
No,
I don't need.
no, Chango. He went down that aisle in Walmart and saw all the little Debbies, and his little eyes just lit up.
Shit. I thought I was at home too, but guess what? I left the Debbie's. There's so much stuff out here, exclusive stuff. You know what I mean?
Bro, in there I was eating the pita bread with tuna and
Yeah.
the oatmeal with fucking almonds, and
I still eat oatmeal every day.
I do too. I still buy it, but it just sits there.
It just sits. Hey, Captain Crunch.
Yeah, I got it. I
No.
got the strawberry flavored kind now.
Okay, doctor. You know what I mean? He's a fit assassin.
5 foot assassin. I'm damn near as brown as you are now, Jovan, said Sergio.
You're not, Sergio. You're like clear. You're so white. You're like clear.
Yeah, hey, I don't eat fast food, bro.
No?
No.
Man, I fucked up, bro. I got out.
I showed you the place that I be doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I worked out a little bit. For a few, I lasted a little bit, bro. But yeah, it ended.
He said, "Hostess heaven."
Yeah, that's what got me, bro.
I think life got you. You finally realized, like,
right now,
I don't got time.
Sweet and dried mango.
Is it good?
No.
Oh.
I need regular, real ones. Like a papa, huh? Said Francisco VP. It's called Hostess Heaven. It is, bro.
Well, you don't look heavy from your picture or anything, bro.
Nah, I didn't get fat or not like that.
I think he's lost a lot of weight. Every time I see him,
living the dream,
skinnier and skinnier.
I lost a lot of the muscle, bro.
I got you. Yeah.
But
for a minute, man, you were looking pretty scrumptious. You know what I mean? Better than a hostess.
I know.
You know what I mean? Back there when you were working out like crazy.
I went nuts. I told it, but as soon as I got out, that shit ended. I woke up in the morning and I ran a few miles and I ran into a fucking McDonald's.
What do you eat at McDonald's? Oh, you know what? I've had a strawberry shake.
Oh, I haven't. I like the other one, the strawberry and what is it? The strawberry and banana smoothie I like from there.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Someone hit me mango, right?
Someone
hit me to that
one too.
But yeah, I ended up I found this other place. It's a hole in the wall, and they make some nice shakes. Not all the time, but once in a while when I treat myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's in the cut. It's a mom and pop. They make homemade pie. Everything's homemade.
Oh.
Yeah, if I'm gonna eat stuff like that, bro, I'm not gonna eat nothing out of a package. You know
what?
If I eat something like that, like something sweet, I'm not gonna eat out of a package.
Oh, like a pie or something.
Yeah, like homemade. I go to a place where they make them.
Yeah.
Nice. It's expensive, but man, it's worth it, man. Or like an empanada. I'm saying it. My bad. Empanada. But in English. Excuse me. Let me turnover.
Turnover.
Whatever.
My bad. That slip, girl. You know what I mean?
Mr. G said that 2-liter got to the Dr. Pepper 2-liter. Yeah, bro, I'll sit right here with a 2-liter Dr. Pepper drinking that bitch. And in there, I was all on zeros. I would only buy the zeros. Sergio said, all this walking in the sun has me turning brown enough to get the side eye from the cops out here before they would just wave and ask if I needed anything. Chango, what do you eat at McDonald's? Cricket, everything.
No, remember, I don't eat nothing at McDonald's.
No, he's saying when you asked me the question, I said,
oh, yeah. Hey,
No
Sergio,
more.
man, he's off the chain, bro. I like him.
I'm telling you. No
I
more
don't like
levels.
him that much. He's not that
Come
great.
on, he's one of your number one fans, man. Stop it.
He's not that great.
Yeah, but yeah, man. When I got out, I got. Matter of fact, when I first got out, I got them to start drinking the zeros and eating healthy and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And my son, he used to like. I didn't know this. She told me after. He would like whisper to my mom, like, "We really got to eat like this and all that shit, right?" And then, but after a while, like they turned me.
I didn't turn you.
No, you
Hey,
got.
don't come on, bro. Don't worry with this dude.
Huh?
No, go ahead. I'm gonna wait till you because I'm reading the comments, bro.
Have you
You're
tried
almost there, you know.
Dr. Pepper strawberry and cream yet? No, I haven't, bro. I need to. Dr. Pepper strawberry and cream. I'm gonna look for it. I know you told me it before, and then, man, bro, I find so much shit that I'm gonna find that though. I think if I can just avoid sugary drinks, I'll be 100. Said Hard Life. Shit. Big Muffin
Right
said
here.
first he says he was a woman. You would have if he was a woman, you would have him. He's calling him scrumptious. Chango's worrying me. Just kidding.
No, come on, bro. Don't worry, man. You know what I mean?
You
Remember,
know we did time together too.
Yeah, you know what they say, bro. I'm pretty sure all you guys say it, right? Hey, what stays in prison, what happens in prison stays in prison. You know what I mean?
True. That's true.
Better than Vegas.
It's just like Vegas.
You know?
Okay, well, I gotta go now. Just kidding.
Hey, but hey, but remember, if you're still on the boot crap when you come out, there's something wrong with you. You know what I mean?
Then you're homosexual.
then you are whatever you can say whatever you want.
That just means you enjoy it.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh my
Is that
God.
legal, homegirl?
That just
Is that
means
legal?
you like
Making
it.
sure. You know? Do you have any comments?
None. I've none at all. For once, I'm.
Fucking Serge.
You speechless?
He said Cricket ain't worried. He feels safe in Chango's arms.
These dudes, there we go, man.
23 and scrumptious. Que no, Cricket. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
You already
You see
know.
what you started, homegirl?
Not me.
You
Not
started
me.
it about, I love him so much and he's
Hey,
my man.
A serious.
Your whole voice changed, whole demeanor.
Hey, Chango, serious question. When did you start doing time in Califas?
89.
Okay.
You know?
Back in them days, the so-called big homies and the veteranos, the pinta in general, was that jale frowned upon yet? Fucking with the Cheetos?
Oh no, you no. You don't play that. I mean, it was happening, right?
Yeah.
But not like it is now. That thing's wide open now. The dudes are fighting for all that stuff. Is that what you said? Is that what your question?
Yeah, because my thing is like,
it's always happened, bro. You know what I mean? It's just been on the cool.
Once they hit the shoe, they implement all these regulations and rules to make it look strict. No fucking with Cheetos. You had to do Machina, all that shit. But before that, when it was them coming up, they messed with Cheetos. They got high. They didn't do no Machina. You know what I mean? So my thing is like all these youngsters that look up to them vatos and think that they have all this that they're strict that they're very ¿cómo se dice? Like they have this, what's the word for
Listen,
it?
Bro, that life is a mirage.
Yeah.
I don't care whether you're in the mix of all the anything. That whole lifestyle is just a front.
Yeah.
Back in the days, it was, the education. It was about, the gente. You know what I mean? It really was. You know what I mean? Even though when I look back, but there's no glorifying it at all. There's no. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, man. When you look at it, even back in the the homeboys in the 70s, 80s, and all the clicas. I'm pretty. On your side, you've heard all the stories. On your side, you know what I mean? And I got schooled, and it was like, whoa, even certain people that were with me and you,
yeah,
talking to the older cats, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you know what I mean? But it's something it's an unwritten rule, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
but like you said, working out and all that starts implementing,
And like you said, yeah, the mirage. Because I mean, the other day, someone made a comment. I think someone said something about dope fiend. Oh, JoJo. Matter of fact, JoJo Arizona said, and these are the vatos we're looking up to, and they're he's talking because I put a video of the carnales or whatever, right? And he said these are the vatos that they look up to, and they're just dope fiends or something about being dope fiends, right? And some other vato came on and put, "LOL, yeah, right. These are they're not allowed to get high. These are the senores or some bullshit like that, right?"
Stop it.
Yeah, and that's what I responded. I said, "You must have not been around none of these motherfuckers. They're all fucking tecatos." Like,
I was gonna say that. Listen,
that's their thing.
Yeah. Hey, look, man. Even in my era, my crew, everyone was hiding it. There's rules, like you said. You're not supposed to do this. I mean, you can smoke some weed, but any hard drugs.
Yeah.
But everyone's hiding, getting high.
Yeah.
Abusing their authority. I mean, it's just, come on, man.
Yeah. That's what.
I remember it was easier for me because I don't do drugs.
Yeah. See, and in my time, same thing. The rule was no getting high, but like I said, we whacked Garfield, and then that night we got high to celebrate it. You know what I mean? Same thing. We were hiding it, and then one of the vatos that had a lot of palanca, he was getting high out there. They were gonna whack him. They end up getting caught. They get locked up for some other bullshit, and they hear the wiretaps where they're planning to whack him. So now he's in there pissed off, but he has a lot of a lot of favoritism side.
I was gonna say that right now.
Yep. And so he ends up taking it to the mesa, and they change the reglas and say, as long as carnales are taking care of business on the calles, they can go ahead and get high. Like they're saying, like they should know what's right and what's wrong, y la madre. So they changed it, but basically just for that one carnal, Cacalot.
Yeah, because he was an authority. He was a high.
Exactly.
Position.
Up until that point, fucking 10, 15, 20 carnales that got whacked for that shit.
Yeah, pa qué, right?
Yeah.
I mean, excuse me. All for what? Hey, where's the loca at? She went to sleep? It got too deep for her?
Where you at, Vic?
My bad, I'm here.
When you heard about her being a conspiracy, she backed up like a crawdad, huh?
Right.
What did you guys say?
Yeah, pa qué? I mean, what for now?
No. Say it.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting my charger.
Shoot, I flirt with my brother-in-law more than I flirt with my wife. Vegas stole that slogan from the army. What happens in the field stays in the field. Chita said some monkey business going on in the Pinta. I don't call him Chango for nothing.
Hey, remember, bro, all that stuff comes from a military handbook.
Yeah.
If some of the clicas that are structured,
Yeah.
Basically.
Mr. G, yeah, discipline. That was the word I was looking for. Yeah, all these youngsters think that these vatos that are carnales are like some disciplined machines, and end of the day, they're probably the worst tecatos. They've all dipped in some ass, all that. I mean, the old school vatos, bro. Back then, that shit was not frowned upon. The way, I mean, not.
Mm-hmm. It's called manipulation.
Yeah, when you're talking about the early 70s, late 60s, that was an actual thing. They had boy toys, and they turned vatos out, and that was a thing. So for 10 years later, for them to implement rules about you can't mess around, it was just a way to control the masses.
Hey, and that's why a lot of people left too. That's why a war started. All these guerrillas starting in all the states and all the cliques. No, Star is mine. Right. Chata's mine. I'm like, whoa, what?
Hey, and that happened too a lot. Yep. It's crazy, man.
That is.
Because they're not allowed to get high. It's their fucking dope. Of course they're getting high. Yeah.
Yes, Michael.
What happened?
Oh, where you at? My bad. I think I'm going too fast.
No, you're good.
All right.
Oh, Pelican Bay and San Quentin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up there.
I remember when you were in not Santa Rita and Marin County. I remember that, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my
I got
God.
stabbed in Santa Rita, bro.
I know it's vicious over there, bro. I'm glad you're still here to talk about it. You know.
Hey, we got a pinta named Santa Rita in Arizona. I did get stabbed there. That's when I got stabbed in my neck in the riot.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, in Santa Rita.
Oh,
There's a
I remember.
yarda
I remember you
Tucson.
got. I know you got hit
Okay,
right
but
there. You know.
why are you saying it's Santa Rita?
Oh
That's
no,
what it's called.
no, Santa Rita over there in California. It's a detention center. It's a
Yeah,
big complex.
she's trying to catch us because we're not saying Santa Rita.
Oh, they
Yeah,
say that too. No, they
that's where
say
you
that too.
got stabbed at.
No.
Yeah, that's where I say it like that too. But it's an Arizona prison yard.
Okay, but see,
Easy, hey, easy. Don't trigger. Don't trigger. You know what I mean? Keep the peace. Keep the peace, because you've been real quiet for the last 20
yeah,
minutes. I
I'm
got you on the
just
clock.
letting you guys talk.
Yeah,
Catch
man,
up.
you're part of the party too, man.
No, I know, but you guys, I'm let you guys talk and do your thing.
But what I really want to do is, come on and shoot the bobo real tough on different affairs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's where I know you'll be interested. I like when you start talking, when you get riled up. You're getting riled up a little while ago, but
Right?
Because I feel like I have to defend myself sometimes.
you shouldn't. You're telling the truth, though. It's not about defending. No one's picking on you. You're not getting bullied.
Oh no, I
At,
do
at
get
least,
bullied in here a lot.
at
I get
least,
bullied a lot.
man. You listen. You're the one that makes this channel, man.
Hey,
They don't mean no harm.
read that one. He says Sundown was very outspoken about his love for the lady boys.
Oh goodness.
Oh, come on, man. Sundown, my boy, man. Come on, boy.
Hey, he did go
Making us look.
crazy with that though, man.
At least he's keeping it 100.
Hey, he was honest. And that's the honest truth. That's how it was back then. Everybody acted like that was the weirdest thing they ever heard. Come on, if you did time with the stories they used to hear and see, shit, they were into that. Eric Lerma said, "I wish that rule was in place back in the day. Rest in peace, Theo Slow Lerma. It wasn't. It was in play, bro. When that happened. But again, he was slow, so he's allowed to. For the favoritism allowed him to get high, and unfortunately, he OD'd. But yeah,
Oh, that's your homeboy, right?
Slow.
Yeah. Wasn't
Tito
it?
Lerma, he
Wasn't there
was
a big homie? I mean, like older guy?
he was a metal at one
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Okay, right.
Yep.
That's sad. Well, what do you do? Better him than us.
Yeah, that's what sucks. I mean, it's that man. He got out, bro. He was dead within a month. OD. It's crazy. Sergio said I was in San Quentin in high school, LOL, for 8 hours.
I caught that.
Pequeño, LOL, que no, bro. Chango, did you know Perkins Aguirre?
Man, that sounds so familiar, man. Yvonne. Man, listen, I met so many people, but that name sounds hella familiar, you know what I mean? I'd have to go to the archives. I mean, excuse me, I have to go back to my Rolodex. I don't want to have to get too high tech on my homegirl right here.
Krusty said she gets razzle dazzled.
Oh my God.
Chango, she's a hoot, said Sergio B23. Santa
I am a hoot.
Rita's up there by Sergio Bay area, I think. Said Hard Life. He wrote a whole fucking book about it, LOL, said Sergio. Talking about Sundown.
Yeah, I caught that, yeah. Sergio, man, you're a damn fool, bro.
They called it getting their issue at Kaibab. Sick. Yeah. Yeah. Man, you had Matos. That was their old lady. Home. They'll fight for them things.
Man, listen. I'm telling you, like it wasn't exposed like in the late not 80s, 90s. Oh, the 2000s. Oh, it was off the chain. These dudes are like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know the program. You got the home girl, not you. Excuse me. lined up, a book, 2 books. What's up? 2 books, door to door, hotcakes. That thing was going like hotcakes. Homegirl, for real. It's like, whoa, what's going on here? Sheesh.
It's great.
Yeah. Or canteen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And everybody acts like them fools are so disciplined they would never. And
listen, look. If there wasn't, if it wasn't hanky panky, there was some bullcrap at the end of the day, man.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. Here's the word. Here's a word. I think you'll catch this word. So I'm not trying to get too deep on you. It's called narcissism. A lot of these dudes have that symptom. The higher you get, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Power, the money. Like I said, I made a comment the other day about where's the money? All the money goes to the top. We're not, the little guys ain't getting it. The families ain't getting it. No one's getting it. Or someone's trying to get out of jail or whatever, it has to come from the family. It's not coming from the bank.
And was it a lot of money, or was it just a little bit of money?
Well, we're talking about,
because I know the Mexican Mafia, they had a net worth of like $100 in a box of honey buns. That's all they were worth. They were broke.
Well, you know what then? Well, if that's the truth, then well, guess what? The Nuestra Familia was doing way better than that. You know what I mean? They were doing way better. It depends. Man, we're talking city to city. We're talking about regiments. We're talking about just one thing, a month. It ain't much, but it depends. It depends on who it was. But 5,000 here, 10,000 here. It was just adding up. And you're just talking about just one. That's just one person. It depends on what he was getting taxed.
Hey, how much did Rock run off with?
If I don't know, I think he had. If I don't, I think it wasn't that much, but maybe like, I think it was like 100,000, right?
Something like that, yeah.
That's funny.
And he got jacked.
Yeah. They took big bank, take little bank.
Yeah. Hey, babe. So listen to
what
this.
What about the old man? Don't say his name though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Same thing. Shit. Hey, babe. So there was a vato, right? He was he was NF and he was the bank at the time that he walked away, right? So he takes the bank with him, like $100,000 or whatever. Ends up, going away to the feds, and he leaves the feria with his jefita. Unfortunately, his jefita died in the process, so his brother ends up with the money. He never hears from his brother again.
Oh my God.
That was his real brother.
Hey, that's brotherly love.
Man, he just took it and ran. Anybody ever remember the Carbajal's from 9th Street? Yeah, Michael Carbajal, Bobo, or no, Hondo. What's the other one? The one that Sempo killed was Angel Carbajal. Yeah. Sergio said, bro, I bought that piece of shit thinking it was a book about his experiences in prison. It definitely was, but it was about his other experiences in prison, underage girls in the streets and underage boys in prison. Yeah, no. Yeah, he went crazy with that book, man. It was crazy. All right, we're over 3 hours. Let's get out of here.
I was gonna say, what time is maybe I appreciate you guys, let me come on, and hopefully, in the future, we could talk about some nice, deep topics. But listen, what I'm gonna do, if we do, I'm gonna do my best to, tone it down on my vocabulary.
Chango, his name was Anthony, said he wanted.
You don't have to.
No, but Saturday, we got to set it up and have from the beginning, do the serious discussion on it, because honestly, it's always me just talking on here, brother. I would like to have dialogue about. It's me and my ruca, but about that situation.
No, but hey, I would love her to be on too, because she has a good insight. She was involved, man. She was in the mix deep. You know what I mean? Who does that? You know, she tries to water it down all the time. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, I'm the innocent one. No, not me, not me. Come on, man. Who you trying to fool, homegirl? You're gonna get in the mix just like us. You know what I mean? You were right there.
Voice?
You were going hard in the paint.
So just said, Chango, remember to clap when you speak, bro.
Okay, who said that? Who said that?
Sergio.
I could block him.
Man, Sergio loves you, man.
You can't block him. He got a wrench.
Wow, Sergio. Wow.
No, but Sergio, yeah, I want to have that conversation between the three of us, obviously, but also I want to get, you know, just another story like mine out there, which is yours and so many others, but you know, here obviously, and then, yeah, I mean the mostly, you know, the losses you incurred because of that, you know, everything, you know, I mean, whatever it is that you want to talk about on that end, but we got to do it for sure.
No, that'd be, you know, that'd be wonderful.
What?
Michael Santana said, "Hey, wait, how long we've been going on? We're on 3 hours already. J2, my bad, brother." Michael Saldana said, "Hey, Cricket, do you think the Italian Mafia is still active and strong?" I'm sure they're still active, as strong as they used to be. Probably not. I don't think any of these clickers are anymore, bro. With the new technology, the way, and not just that. With the Feds RICO, bro, they tore down a lot of shit. When, you know, back in the 70s and 60s, everybody talks about how these old school motherfuckers were able to hold their mud because they were so gangster. That's not the case. In the 50s and 60s and 70s, you got 10 years for big shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they implemented RICO, and if you have one predicate, you got fucking life in prison. That'll make a motherfucker turn. So
that'll hold you quick.
Yeah, so that it's not about, you know, what generation was about the business and they could help. Just think about the
every generation told.
Yeah,
you know, but now it's just now it's just so open.
That's what it is. Yeah,
people getting time. They're only going to get 10 years, and they're flipping quick.
Yeah, that's true too. But yeah, I don't think it's as strong as it used to be. But of course they're there. There's always going to be that element because there's always going to be people trying to get the easy way out, cheat the system, be the badasses, be whatever, and then in the end they don't. You know, Chango, you know him too. You know, remember Dominic Sicali?
Mm-hmm.
He's on YouTube. Have you seen him?
Mm-hmm. I haven't actually. You know, I one time.
Yeah, I reached out to him. I talked to him. He's doing all right, but man, he was my celly when
I remember
when he first got there. But yeah, he talks about all that stuff. He has a show called Mafia Roundtable or something like that. He kind of brings that stuff up, and yeah, and from what he says, it's just not what it used to be either. But I mean, that's just obvious. Anybody can. You don't have to be a part of it to know it. I mean, I think all of these clicas.
Yeah, all of them. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, let me see. Yes, dialogue matters. It's a hard experience, which brings the clearest message, said Geronimo. Yup. Joanna's the real hunter in the fam. That's why she can't show her face at Heart Life.
Damn. Yeah. Shots fired.
Dude, you can't went down the street.
Wait, was that an insult?
On camera. Yeah,
no, he was just. There's a difference between an insult and just shooting at you. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Getting the football.
Be positive about it.
Hit that like, thank you, bud. Number rackets and loan shark. Yeah, they're just doing a lot of, you know, that type more stuff. See what Trucha, she did 4,320 minutes.
I really did. Is that how long it was?
Is that 3 days?
Yeah.
She did 3 days, bro, and she acts like the end of the world.
Hey, I bet you that was the worst 3 days in your life, huh?
Of my whole entire life.
I can imagine, man. Especially a civilian just coming out like, what the hell's going on?
And I was pregnant.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That you know, that really touched me right now.
Hey, bro. And then
For reals, I'm not being sarcastic.
And then they put her in close custody because it was a Mexican Mafia case.
Yeah, they had her locked down for real.
Yeah,
double red.
Chained up. Oh,
horrible.
man. Good night, fam. Grillo, White Finch, Chango, gracias, said big motherfucker. Thank all you guys. Appreciate
big
it.
Man. Hey, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you,
right,
Chango,
guys,
for coming on. Good night to some of you guys, not all of you guys, but some of you.
No, thank you. It was an honor and a pleasure. You know what I mean? To be in your presence finally. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was able to see it live now. You know.
I appreciate you too, bro. Thank you for coming on. We'll set it up.
You see, I was giving you a compliment right now, homegirl. And mira,
I was about to open my mouth, and then he goes and talks. This freaking guy.
You got to keep the gun loaded at all times when you're messing with us.
I swear, this guy. All right. Well.
All right.
Whatever.
All right, bro. Thank you, bro. See, we try to set it up, during the week or whenever. You know what I mean? On the weekend.
For sure. I'll call you tomorrow, bro. We'll set it up for the next few days. That way, it's everybody. Kind of fresh in people's minds.
For sure. All right, guys. You guys take it
good
easy.
Night.
All right, people.
Thank you so much. Everybody. Have a good night. Be safe out there.
All right. Much love.
Ya sabes. All right. You ready, baby?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks to everybody. We appreciate you guys. What's up, G-Tots? He said something. He said cricket. What's up, bro? Have a good night, everyone, said Sergio. Peace to all, said Krusty. Yeah, this was excellent, said Geronimo. Thank you, brother. Have a good night, everyone. Chango, a rato, said Burqueño. Eric Lerma said good night, Cricket, Giovanni, Chango, and Michael Saldana. Burqueño said good live, 100. Deuces, said MG. Yes, sabes. Good night, Eric Lerma, said Michael. What's up, G-Tots? Burqueño said gente, 100, salute. That was a good conversation, babe.
Yeah, I think tonight was a good night.
Yeah, I think we got to get him on, figure something out. And
so what is he trying to say? G-Thoughts.
I don't know. I'm waiting for him to talk. He just said cricket. That's the only reason I haven't left yet. I'm waiting for him to.
Oh no, Tony! I know you were not. I know. I just didn't get the comment. I didn't get it.
Which one?
The one that Tony put out.
Joanna's the real hunter in the fam. That's why she can't show her face. Oh yeah, he's just joking that because you know how I say that I used to go hunting.
Oh.
But I would tell you, hey, I'm gonna go hunting, and I might not come home tonight or whatever.
See, I did not get that, but now Tony, it took me a minute to get there, but I got it now. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Eric Lerma said, and the B23 family. Good night, Eric Lerma. Gente 100. How was the day? It was wonderful. Sergio said, is this live going to stay up? Yeah, I'm going to leave it up.
No, I don't know yet.
Why wouldn't we? Of course.
I don't know.
Actually, I would probably, I might cut just when Chango comes in and go from there. I don't know. Nah, I'm just going to leave it like that. But and I'm going to bring Chango in the next couple of days. And from the beginning, the three of us will speak on exactly, about the consequences of the lifestyle, the losses that he incurred. You guys have heard mine. I want him to speak on his and just so you guys can hear. And most of you guys know. A lot of you guys have been through it too, but it's just crazy how familiar everybody's story is, how similar it is. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always that little difference, but it's all a backstabbing tale. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But yeah, for sure. Gita said China, Cuba, North Korea have no criminal organizations. What do they have in common? U.S. is doing away with criminals. What is America turning into? China doesn't? Don't they got what the hell are they called?
China.
You're stupid. Don't they have what are they? Oh, Japanese got the Yakuza. What does China got? They don't got nothing?
I kind of low-key miss hearing him say that. China.
72 hours in that horseshoe, 22, 24. Shit. I did years in that motherfucker, bro. 6th floor, closed custody. There's those birds again flying over, said Burqueño. Shoo.
Cool.
We gave you a lot of material for the shorts. LOL. I know. Triads are in Taiwan, not China. Yeah, I was thinking of the Yakuza.
We ain't doing no shorts out of this, so thank you very much.
Chinese triads, said Geronimo. Orale, we're going to get out of here. I was waiting for Jita. You said cricket, never said nothing more, fool. Oh,
That's
is that
what
what you
he
were saying
said.
about China, about not having the criminal organizations? That's what you were saying?
That's what you made us wait for. This guy. This freaking guy, man.
Orale, we are out of here. Good night. Thanks for clarifying. Said
Put it up with your stuff next time, G-Thoughts. Paid him.
Japan. Yep. Orale, we're out of here. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you guys for tapping in. Those that stuck around for the whole thing and those that didn't, still appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. Cricket, you didn't get it, said G-Thoughts. What didn't I get? What happened?
I don't know. You know he's weird sometimes.
Orale.
You know what I mean? You think I'm weird sometimes. This guy's weird too.
We're going to get out of here. We thank you guys, though.
Buenas noches, everybody.
We'll be here probably tomorrow, maybe the next day. But either way, thank you guys.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Communism, said G-Thoughts. You think that's what it is, bro? Keeps it from happening there? China, Cuba, North Korea. Yeah, I guess it's Iron Fist rule.
China.
Yvonne said good night, everyone.
Good night, Yvonne.
Thank you to everybody. I appreciate everybody that took part in this and those that just listened in the background. Thank you guys. We are out of here.
Good night, everybody. Have a safe night. Safe day tomorrow.
Are you done?
Yeah. Dang. Okay, you could do your little spill at night, when we end, but I can't say what I want to say.
What was my spill?
Good night, everybody, and blah, blah, blah. But I can't say what I want to say. Yeah, that's how you sound. But I can't say something.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Buenos noches.
What?
Buenos noches.
Buenas noches.
Art Life said, I want to hear about all the lives y'all saved on the next one. We all have done good stuff too. Yeah. Hopefully. China has the Chinese government, said Burqueño. Well, there's that one. Roy Anthony Bernal says, sup, carnal? SYR de Texas. What's up, brother, on Facebook? Thank you for tapping in. I'm sorry. We're just leaving. We're out of here. He said, fuck it. Perplex on the way out. Orale. You want to hear it? You want to hear it? Here it goes.
I don't care to see it, Mr. Perplex.
You haters. You guys just watch out. Boom. Bam. See that? Good night, everyone.
All right, for real. Good night, everybody. We gotta go.